Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blue and orange alone.
Yo. Mic check. Everything is good. Everything is green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another play-by-play here on KFTV. Your boy CK2K here running the ones and twos for Knicks versus the Miami Heat in NBA Cup tournament game number 2. We lost our first one. Now Knicks looking to bounce back and get a W here today. A lot surrounding this game. We know about the injury to Jalen Brunson. Better news than we were thinking it was. Only a grade 1, meaning that it will be checked on a day-to-day basis. So hopefully we get him back sooner rather than later. But tonight, without him, what does the team look like? Who steps into the role? Who steps up? Will this offense by Mike Brown end up helping us out and still get the job done while everybody is stuffing up the stat sheet? No number one individual to go to. Everybody eating tonight. We're going to find out together. But let's get into it. Once again, man, we're here for the play-by-play KnicksFanTV, brought to you by DraftKings. Use that promo code KFTV. Bet $5 to get up to $300 in bonus bets instantly. Promo code KFTV. What's up, y'all? What's good, man? Hope everybody is good, bro. Knicks unfortunately suffered their first home loss 2 days ago against the Orlando Magic. Knicks just did not look ready or prepared in that one, and we suffered. And now Knicks looking to bounce back against a Miami Heat team that already gave us a loss this year in Miami. So let's hope that is not the case today. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm going to get Twitch up in just a second, but shout out to our members and mods in the building. Eddie Suarez, Russell Whiskey holding it down. Delu Marie. Salute, family. Let's get this win for Cap. Amen. Kim Say, I see you. I'm watching. I see you. The one is in the building. Shells. What up, homie? Wisdom, what's good? Shout out to everybody over on the YouTube side. Let me pull up Twitch. Also, we appreciate you guys watching on Facebook and on Twitter. We will eventually get the Facebook chat activated on my side at some point. If you are chatting and viewing on Facebook, you are appreciated as well. Magic, holding it down over on Twitch Fan TV, Cap, O2K, and B Mills. All saying what's up, showing some love, what's good. Hope everybody is good on that side. I hear myself twice because Twitch audio just pulled up. But yes, let's go. Are you streaming the gameplay? No, that should go without being said. That is highly illegal. It's illegal. Very illegal. You guys know what that is even from. Y'all probably don't even know what that accent, what that voice is from. That's fine, bro. That's completely fine. All right, man. I'm all set up. We're good to go. We're actually prepared and ready to go. But that's how, you know how it goes. You know, a tip-off time says one thing, and in the NBA it ends up meaning like 15, 20 minutes later. So we got some time to wait before tip for Knicks versus Miami Heat. But how are we feeling, man? We got the news of Jalen Brunson. We know he will be out at least for tonight. We have a full weekend ahead of us, so hopefully maybe he's back by the time we're back in action next week. Who knows? We're going to find out day by day like everyone else. But how do you think the Knicks are going to look today? Personally, I think it's going to be a dogfight. It's the Miami Heat, so we know that they're going to pull out all the stops. They're going to try to do everything they can to, best us. But I feel like we're going to play high octane. I think the Knicks are going to do a good job of moving the rock. We're going to get the best available shot, and it really just comes down to will the shot fall. And also Karl-Anthony Towns being that guy, being the lone all-star left on the roster, he's going to have to step up. But if the offense flows, if the ball's moving, I feel good about Cat having a good game here tonight. So in theory, I feel like it should all work. But we will find out. Knicks 0-1 in NBA Cup play. A win tonight will help our chances as we get through the group rounds. Hard Tackle says we ain't winning without JB. We did last year. And I feel like it can only work out to our advantage a little bit more this year where the system is tailor-made around passing the ball and moving the rock. So I do think that we can hold it down without JB in a game or two if need be, for sure. I think the Knicks still got this. Me too, A Savage. Me too. Cat drops 40 against the Cat dropped 40 against the Heat last year. He did. He did. And he did not do good the first time he played him this year. So I'm looking for him to bounce back for sure. For sure. Kate, I said we got Wingstop, so we got this. Yeah, man. What up, McQuail Wells? I see you. What up, Just Bruce? What up, what up, what up? Towns, please stay out of foul trouble. Amen. Amen. Carl Anthony Towns. No fouls for you, please, tonight. Or at least keep them on the low. I'm ready for this one, man. I look, Miami Heat, they always seem to have our number, but man, do Miami Heat wins just feel so much better. So much better. So I really, really, really want this win here tonight. And that is an understatement. We are hopefully on our final commercial break before the game starts, but only time will tell. Wow. Hey, what up, Curtis West? I see you, man. Chef Curtis in the building. First time listening. What up, Lee Samuels? Glad to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I guarantee you're going to like what you hear, especially if you are a Knicks fan. Play-by-play happening right now. I'm going to do my best at calling the game play-by-play. And then after this, we have post-game. I will be doing double duty tonight. Double duty CK in the building as we are holding it down to try and get our 8th victory in MSG to start off the season. Kate, I said the whole team got to stay out of foul trouble. Yeah, but I don't know. The referees were on something different. We also do, if there's not a play-by-play happening here on KFTV, be sure to check out my main channel, CK2K. There's a play-by-play over there as well. We were talking about it. The officials seemed to be on a power trip in that game. A lot of fouls were called on both sides, in my opinion. I think that was more of an anomaly than a regular occurrence. So I don't feel as scared of the New York Knicks over fouling here tonight. I just don't. CK, what do you think about Kuminga? I don't. He's I don't know, man. Kuminga is the same player as he was when he left the G League. What would they call it? G League Elite. The same player. He has all the athleticism in the world. He has the ability to shoot, but will he reach his potential? And here we are, 4 years later, 4 years later, and I feel the exact same way. So when it comes to Kuminga, what do I think of him? I don't think of him. That's my answer. Clarkson needs more playing time, yeah. Refs were on a mission versus Orlando. Yeah, it felt like it, right? It felt like it. And I can't even say like they were favoring Orlando. The refs just weren't letting two physical teams play. Now, Orlando did get a few more punches in. Good for them. But I just feel like that the referees took too much control in that game, and we didn't get to see either team be physical in that one. So I was a little irritated with that. But we move. Knicks still had to win the game. Knicks still had to get the job done with or without referee trash calls. The show said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Amen. Also, make sure you download DraftKings. Bet responsibly. You can use that promo code KFTV to get $300 in bonus bets after betting $5. Paul GM, CK, what's good to the chat? Let's get our lick back tonight. Amen. Clarkson needs more playing time. You know what? I agree. I feel like Clarkson was being shut out a little bit too much for my liking in the last two games, and he was playing well in both of them. And I'm not the biggest Clarkson stan, but he played well in the last two games, and for whatever reason was still getting shut out of the rotation. So maybe Mike Brown noticing that as well. We'll see him tonight because we're definitely going to need him with the injury to Jalen Brunson. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. Let's get this W. Why am I typing in caps? Because you're hyped up, Magic. It's simple as that. One of them refs cousins pocketed that win really well, I bet. Facts. Loki thought Clarkson was going to start. Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't think he was going to start. But here we go. The New York Knicks debuting their new statement jerseys. We saw the City Editions debuted on Wednesday. The white ones, they were a fan favorite. People loved the court as well. Now the Knicks rocking their statement editions. That is the jerseys that are worn across the NBA Cup, but also more than that. But also a special NBA Cup floor, which I like. This is my favorite NBA Cup floor we've had since this whole thing became a thing. First one was too much. Last year, going with the orange was stupid. I think going with the blue floor, keep it simple. I'm a fan of it. It won't be hard to see. Game going to look fine. I like this floor for the NBA Cup. But let's get into it, man. I want the NBA Cup win. I want to try and get a chance at that trophy. If there's a trophy in front of me, give it to me. But more importantly, I just want a bounce-back win against Miami. I hate Miami having the one-up over us already in the young season. So, big game, man. Still waiting on the box score to refresh. Box score not up, but we do have the NBA Cup rankings right here for you thus far. Not sure why the teams are on the in the wrong spot. Yeah, I don't know why they got in reverse, but it is what it is. You see the rankings right now. Knicks in 4th in our group, tied up with Charlotte. Yeah, we got to get out of down here. And here we go. Tip 1 by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, who was back on Wednesday and now playing again here on Friday, looking good, looking spry. And Mikal Bridges wasting no time. He will be the primary ball handler. Deuce McBride, OG Anunoby, Towns in the game, and Deuce getting the start instead of Landry Shamet. Deuce starting us off with a miss. Let me get the box score refreshed one last time. And hopefully, still no box score. What are we doing? I almost said 2K. NBA.com, where my box score at? Give it a second. Another miss there by Miami. Karl-Anthony Towns wasting no time, letting it fly. No good. And Miami and the Knicks both waiting. I also like how the Madison Square Garden is in orange. All right, hold on. Details. We see the skyline in the court. Details. Khalil Ware making the easy hook shot in the paint to get things started, and Miami strikes first. Well, NBA.com. Yeah, oh, fine. Hey, look where the box scores finally decided to show up. Golly. Foul called by Andrew Wiggins. And Karl-Anthony Towns should be seeing himself go to the line, but I think it was fouled before the shot, so no shooting foul. Well, damn, Twitch let me get Turbo free for the month. Let's go. Shout out to Twitch. What up, Vanessa Grayman? I see you. Deuce McBride, moving screen there from Mitchell Robinson. Knicks cannot have those kind of flubs in a game like this, especially when you're missing your captain, your main guy. You got to be as flawless as possible in this one. Can't have those kind of mistakes. Both teams with similar records. Knicks are 7-4, Miami 7-5. Miami looking to bounce back after an up and down year last year. The Jimmy Butler saga now done. They have Andrew Wiggins, and Wiggins has started off the season pretty well. 3-ball down there, 5-0 to start this one off. Come on, refs. Come on. Refs need to be phased out. Just, put the AI robots out there, man. All logical calls. I think that I take that back. That was a joke, by the way. That was a meme. I don't want robots to referee games. I think that'd be even worse. Deuce McBride picked up by Davion Mitchell, shooting it right over him. Shoots the air ball, rebounded by Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware is a huge human. He is a ginormous human. Norman Powell firing over OG. OG in his landing zone. Foul called on OG. Powell getting 3 free throws. We talked about this in length, and yeah, OG is all up in his area. Sketcher on Sketcher crime. Tragic. I said it, and it sounded gross. Yeah, if you don't believe me, Norman Powell, OG Anunoby, a couple of Sketcher athletes. That sentence just sounds funny. Sketcher athlete. Couple of guys on Sketcher athletes. What? Sketcher athletes. Yuck. I said this last time, but again, I forgot Wiggins was in the league. Yeah, he's having a good year, man. He's having a good start to the year. K-Dot, I know. That's why I took it back immediately. I was trying to make a joke. I completely take it back. Yeah, that would be a nightmare if we had robot refs, bro. Robo refs they would call everything, because you have to understand. Maybe after 4 or 5 years of robo refs, maybe they start understanding what calls need to be and what shouldn't be called. But Lord, they would call, because they would go by the book. They would go by every play. It'd be the worst, bro. It'd be the worst. We don't need robo refs. It's coming though. Look, man, the way that the Adam Silver one pushed this league as Deuce McBride fires from 3, another miss from Deuce, 0 for 3 to start the game. But yeah, the way Adam Silver likes to go tech heavy, which I'm not a complete hater of, but I could see him testing it out as OG Anunoby gets blocked there by Larson, gets it right back, goes up. The Knicks struggling. Mitch is trying. He gets a third offensive board. This time brings it down. Towns thought about it. Towns sidestep 3-ball, and the New York Knicks. Oh boy, after about 50 attempts, they finally get one to fall, and you better thank Mitchell Robinson. Larson there shooting the floater, and the Knicks get the rebound. Knicks having a little bit of a hard time here offensively, but defensively, I like what I'm seeing. I know it's 7-3, but you're seeing some solid defense here. Now, Mikal Bridges is my highlight for today's game. I think we need a big Mikal Bridges game, as well as we would love a big Karl-Anthony Towns game. But I think we need Mikal Bridges. As great as his stats have been so far, efficiency and all that, defensively and all that, and right on cue, Larson hitting a 3 right over his outstretched hand. We need Mikal to give us something here today. Jacob Bell with the $5 super. Appreciate you. You're the best, man. Go Knicks. I love you, the way you do play-by-play, Jacob. That means a lot. I appreciate you. I have fun with these, man. Mikal, right on cue. Mikal Bridges, mid-range fader. Like I said, need him to have a big one here today. I'm looking for anywhere between 18 and 25 from Mikal Bridges tonight, because it's must needed. Him and OG Anunoby. OG also needs to have a big one. But look, man, Andrew Wiggins, he has just been quietly and steadily doing his thing this season for the Miami Heat, the 7-5 Miami Heat. 12-8, a 4-point game. Towns going to the basket, grabbed from the back of his arm by Davion Mitchell, but they're going to say it's an out-of-bounds play, so it's just going to be Knicks inbounding the rock. We haven't seen a good aggressive take to the basket. That's a fact. That's true. That's true. My prime is tripping, WTF. See, Chilled, I have some problems with that from time to time, but they just go away. I don't know. Prime's the only one I've had the issue with, but then it just stops happening. So maybe refresh 1 or 2 times, and hopefully the same happens to you. Deuce McBride on the take. Instead, passing it out. It's tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Knicks ball. But Deuce needs to go up with that. He had his man beat. Shoot the floater. Go up with the layup. Do something. But try to go for the risky pass midair, and it's almost turned over. Not a fan of that pass from Deuce McBride. 12-8 to score, 4-point game. Landry Shamet thought about it. He gets it to Towns. Towns has been on fire. Blocked by Khalil Ware. Remember, OG Anunoby active fans. 3 Miami Heat players. All of them sleeping. OG gets away with the aggressive rebound and put back. I was just going to make a compliment towards Khalil Ware. I talked about earlier him being a huge human. He got that block on Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns, I know he shoots it low, but he shoots it so quick, he typically isn't blocked on the shot. Khalil Ware now trying to stretch the floor. He can do that, but he won't that time. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. I don't know, says send Deuce to the bench, and there goes Towns. We wanted a strong take. Karl-Anthony Towns and 1. Talked about it at the top. Karl-Anthony Towns. It was mentioned in chat. 40-point game dropped by Cat last season against the Miami Heat. And right now, this is Cat's team to command. And he is doing just that. Shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns. He's at the line for 1 after the make. I need Deuce to look at the rim, brother. Me too, man. I feel like he's practicing with Josh Hart a little too much, man. And Towns making the free throw. And look at the Knicks, man. The pace is still here. You can see the Knicks are moving fast. But check the defense. The defense, to me, a lot more concise compared to what we saw in that Orlando game. Speaking of which, another steal for Mikal Bridges. He throws the lead pass. OG can't get the fall, but he's grabbing at his hammy. Not sure if he was hit. Not sure if he pulled something on the way up for the layup. But OG smokes the layup. Good lead pass by Mikal. OG not able to get to fall. And I don't think he's challenging. I don't think Mike Brown is challenging. He is calling a timeout to give the officials an opportunity to look it over. So that's a smart challenge without challenging by Mike Brown. Good coaching there. Because they're gonna double check that and see if it is in fact whose ball it is and if there is a foul. Vanessa said the New York Knicks uniform is tough. I like them. I like both of the jerseys we rolled out this year. I think our city and our statements are fire. The statement editions are inspired by Madison Square Garden. You can see on the side it looks a lot like the lighting in MSG, which I think is fire. And then the black to represent the night. And then with the city edition, simply inspired off of the 90s jerseys that a lot of people wanted to see reincarnated. So both great renditions, both great jerseys. I will be copping mine soon. The question is who? I want a Deuce jersey, but I need Deuce to step up before I give Deuce give the Knicks any money towards Deuce's way. I need my boy to step up. Do you want to see Tyler Kolek today, CK? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could take about. I mean, so we're seeing Shan. Yeah. We could afford Kolek. No Bam, no Hero for Miami. They're relatively small too. I think Kolek can play. Sorry, I'm just trying mentally in my head what the rotations would be like and how they would match up. I think Kolek can play. We'll see what he decides to go with. McBride looks mad confused. McBride looks like he is just overthinking. That's my issue with him this season. He said, "Cat just out here trying to earn your credit, CK." Right, bro. That's right, because I ain't got a Cat jersey yet. Facts, bro. Shaking my head. OG dunk. Damn. Yeah. Looked like he pulled something on that take. I'm not trying to speculate anything, but he immediately went right to the hamstring looking like somebody's uncle, man. Said, went up for the leg. What up, Cyber Chaos? Hope you're good, man. I'm out of the loop. Are your Knicks coverages? Wait, what? Are your Knicks coverages on something other than YouTube? And sorry, I'm late again. No, just either if you don't see us live here, go check out my main channel. Check me out, CK2K. We have broadcasted every game so far, whether it's here or whether it's on my channel. But we are live for every game. I told you the only game I'm missing is which one, chat? Christmas. But we're here all 81 outside of that. So yeah, if you don't see me right here for the play-by-play, check me out on my channel, CK2K. He's not a point guard. Don't know why they're forcing him to be one. You are what you are. Base God has a point. But the thing is, we say that, but a lot of people on the interior still believe that he has point guard tendencies. But I'm with you. I do think he's more of a combo guard, a short combo guard. But yeah, I still think they're trying to get it out of him. Clarkson should have a good game. He better get the opportunity to have the good game. Brew Crew Fishing. Put Hart and JC in, please. You know Hart's coming out. Hart might be coming out of this break. Yep, Hart is checked in. Right now we are looking at Deuce. I'm looking for OG, though. Like I made the joke, and I don't see OG on the sideline, so he must be in the locker room getting checked out. There is no OG on the bench. Hart checking in for OG Anunoby. Landry Shamet, while I'm paying attention to the bench. Landry Shamet, who has been on a nice run to start off this season, gets a 3-ball to fall. Yeah, I think OG might be getting that hammy checked out in the locker room. I haven't heard the report yet from the telecast. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Knicks looking to push. Knicks looking fluid right now. I can't lie. A lot of fluidity here. Deuce McBride getting extended minutes. Mikal Bridges wide open for a corner 3. That one no good. He's shooting 45% from 3 this season. Davion Mitchell firing from 3 himself. That one goes down, and I have no scoreboard. So I'm assuming it's 13-12. No, 15-16. My scoreboard is way behind over here. 5:57 remaining. Hope we get some good Kolek minutes. Yeah, I hope so too. But yeah, looking for OG. I hope OG just out there, getting a quick massage and able to come right back out. But he did grab for the left hamstring. Good pump fake from Towns. Towns loses it, but it works in their favor. Deuce McBride gets the loose ball and the foul. They're going to make it look like Towns made the pass, but I think he just lost the rock. Oh, yeah, he loses the ball, but active hands from Deuce and a foul earns him the free throw. They go try and give Cat some credit, but I think he just turned that thing over. Amazing pass. Yeah, okay, yeah. Great pass, bro. Great pass from Towns, and Deuce missing the first free throw of the game. Carl Towns Sr. not happy with that missed free throw, but another three ball down. Who was that? Was that Norman Powell for that three? That was quick and in a hurry as Miami now ties it up at 18. That was Norman Powell. Norman Powell can score the damn ball. Mikal Bridges over to Deuce. Deuce finding Hart. Hart picked up by said Powell. He's looking around. Risky pass to Towns. Towns goes right at Khalil Ware. Goes right at him. Goes with the floater. And look at Towns, man. This is where I have beef with Towns. Which one are you? Norman Powell pulls the three. Gets another one, man. Norman Powell. But that's my beef with Towns, man. 1 minute he's taking the ball strong to the rack. The other minute he can't get past Kyle Kuzma. He can't get past Franz Wagner. Like, what are we doing, man? Sidestep, floater, shoots it over. There should have been a foul on that. That's my issue with Towns, man. Damn. But golly, Norman Powell the other way. Sketcher athlete extraordinaire, Norman Powell. Big three ball. Powell trying to take over. Powell has the capabilities to do so. Towns, after a big shot right there, is taken out of the game. Mitchell Robinson checks in. Clarkson also in the game as well. Bridges a good move. He pulls in the mid-range again. Bridges going for the ones that he knows he can get. I love how the sponsor right now by Prime Video is Wingstop, knowing that we have OG, and oh my gosh, Mikal Bridges, that thing went way over the rim, rebounded by the Knicks. Hart with the lead pass to Clarkson. Clarkson firing from three. That's in and out. Mitch can't put it back, but he will get the offensive board. Ends up in the hands of Hart, and the Knicks now have another opportunity to score. 9 on the shot clock. Risky pass from Shamet. Hart is fighting for his life here. 4 seconds. Gives a grenade to Bridges. Bridges step back corner three. That's no good. Mitch fighting for it, but it's going to be rebounded by Davion Mitchell. Jaquez Jr. back to Davion. Khalil Ware stretching the floor again. This time it falls. And Miami making the Knicks pay as they're making some threes here down the stretch with 3:50 remaining in this first quarter. Josh Hart looking around. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges to Clarkson. Clarkson looking for a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Gets it. And they're going to fall for that. Now, that one, that was a strong screen from Mitch. I don't think he moved at all on that one. I need to see that replay. That looked like a strong screen. I don't know. That one's a tough call for me. Mitch picking up his second foul. I don't agree with that one. The first one, they had it right. He definitely moved on the screen. That time, I don't know how I feel about that call. Now, unfortunately, those are going to think to yourselves, challenge that. You really can't challenge that call because plays that are that close, referees more times than not are not going to renege on their previous decision. So you're going to have to just bite the bullet there, especially if you're going to make that kind of decision in the first quarter. If it's at the end of the game, then you can have that argument as Jaquez Jr. gets fouled by Mitch, and that's going to be number 3 on Mitch. That's foul number 3 on Mitchell Robinson as he picked it up there. 2 off of screens. That one there on the shot. So Mitch Rob going to have to check out. Towns' break is going to be a lot shorter than he expected. We'll see. He said, God, how did I not know you were on another channel, CKLMAO? There's a reason I was dead last out of my college graduating class. Don't do that to yourself, Cyber Chaos. Yeah, man, I'm just streaming on my channel. It's nothing special, just CK2K. We're live over on my channel for not live right here. Yeah, Mitch got 3. 2 of them were on moving screens, and that one that we just saw on Jaquez Jr. So Mitch's first half might be shorter than we would want Beat Mills. Yep, that is his third. And Towns back out there. Lineup is Hart, Bridges, Towns, Clarkson, and Shamet. Bridges doing a lot of the facilitating here. Also made a few mid-rangers. Towns, the lead scoring man. Shamet looking for a shot, finding Hart with 5 on the shot clock. Hart with the take, a wild take at that. Doesn't get the fall. Rebounded by the Miami Heat. Drew Smith pushing it up to Larson. Larson with a smaller Shamet on him. Thinks about it. Behind the back pass. Hart does as good of a job as he could, but Jaquez still able to get that to fall. 28-22, 6-point lead from Miami. Hart to Bridges. Bridges hands it off to Shamet. Shamet's not going to even think about it. Lets it fly. That one doesn't go down. Sidney said Hart needs to stop shooting. Well, not if there's 3 seconds left on the shot clock. He going to need to shoot. And Jovic 3. Golly. Jovic either going to make it or miss everything. Nikola Jovic helping us out there. Shout out to Hakeem the Dream, $5. Super appreciate you, brother. He said, I'm OG's biggest supporter, but he is the most fragile Nigerian I have ever seen. Leave the Caucasian women alone. OG. Okay, appreciate the $5 super attacking Ogugua. But yeah, he is, I still don't see him on the bench. We still haven't gotten an update yet unless somebody can check Twitter. I'll check Twitter as well. Have not seen an update on him. Again, the most we saw was him grab immediately for the hamstring. But I hope that it was just a pull, nothing too serious. But I'm going to look it up right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 303 rocking with us in the play-by-play. I keep pressing the wrong sound. 303 rocking with us here on KnicksFanTV. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch, FanTV. And if you're also viewing on Facebook and Twitter, appreciate you. Real quick, let me look at Ogugua, OG Anunoby. Anybody talking about it yet? ESPN Bet says tracking OG's injury status closely. If he's out for the remainder of the game, our injury insurance kicks in. Don't sweat. Man, ESPN non-sponsor, bro. Yeah, all we got is that he went to the locker room. That's all we got. That's all the information we have. Don't know the seriousness of the injury. All right, we'll keep an eye out on it. We will keep an eye on it. No OG. You wonder then who is next. You go Yabusele, which would probably be the common answer, but does Mike Brown open up the bench a little bit? We'll see, man. Brew Crew Fisher said, I'll believe this when I see it. So far, I don't see it. Believe what? Delu Marie liked that super chat. Hakeem the Dream definitely always going to drop out-of-pocket supers, but we appreciate them nonetheless. Who got hurt? OG. OG on that fast break take, the layup that he missed off of the pass from Mikal Bridges. He immediately grabbed on his, I think it was right hammy or left hand. I can't remember. I think it was left hammy. Not trying to instigate, not trying to jump to conclusions, but he was then taken out of the game, and he has been in the locker room since. So we're waiting on an update. Mitch is such a difference maker. Now he may be gone till late in the second quarter, if not the third. Facts. So that's my question. So Huck Porty got to play tonight, right? Or maybe Yabusele gets those minutes at the 5. We'll see what Mike Brown does. Mike Brown's going to have to get creative today. Mike Brown has no choice but to get even more creative here tonight. It didn't look ugly. It looked like it was a quick grab, and there's OG Anunoby on the sideline now, looking like he's about to check in. He is still massaging the hammy, stretching it out, making sure he's good, but no, sorry, that was an old clip. I'm so confused. Was that clip of before right now? They're zooming in heavily on Brown. Okay, maybe that clip was before he went to the locker room. I don't know why they're so late on that reporting, so never mind. OG not checking in. Prime Video just showing us some old footage. Landry Shamet finding Towns. Towns on the drive. Towns finding Hart. and Hart gets the finish. I'm looking at the bench. I still don't see OG, so he is still in the locker room. Marcus Jr. finding Smith. Smith finding Jovic. Jovic goes right after Towns, and Towns had no answer for Jovic. Jovic missing his last three, decides to go to the rim this time and pays off. Mikal Bridges finding Shamet. Shamet thought about it, feeding Cat. Cat picked up by his former teammate Andrew Wiggins. Going right at him, gets the easy one to fall right around Andrew Wiggins. Battle of former Timberwolves there. 4-point game for the Knicks. The Knicks staying in the fight, but the defense that I was giving credit to early on in the game has definitely disappeared. Clarkson wide open for the corner three. He decides not to shoot it, gets to Shamet. Towns wide open. Towns pulls. Towns can't get it. Bridges hustles. Bridges with a great hustle play. Hits it right off of Drew Smith. So the Knicks get the ball right back. Good play there from Mikal Bridges. Not giving up on the play. Great thinking from Mikal. Trey Jemison, he is not on roster. I mean, he's on roster, but I don't think he's activated. I could be wrong. He's on the injury report. I just saw him on the injury report. Karl-Anthony Towns getting a layup. Yeah, Jemison, Trey Jemison, Kevin McCullough, Brunson, and Tosan. I'm not even going to try and say my boy's last name. They are all on the injury report. Bridges reading the pass, gets the fast break, and my TV screen glitched out, and I come back to Bridges missing the fast break dunk. OG and Bridges giving up 4 open points for us.
Oh, my God, no way.
Now Hart with the outlet pass. Towns going to go all the – what is going – oh, you got to get back to back. Okay, I'll take it back. Towns with the big three. I have no idea what is going on. 28-30. After a series of nonsense, we somehow come away with a 3-point play. 3-ball shot there, and that one goes down. Fontecchio hitting a big shot. He is a shooter, and he is left wide open in the corner. Gets that one to fall. Landry Shamet looking for the screen from Karl-Anthony Towns. And this first quarter has been all over the place for the New York Knicks. Clarkson looking around. Clarkson picked up by Jovic, going right after Jovic. Double team has come eventually, but he's blocked but fouled. So we're going to see Clarkson go to the line for 2 free throws. Look at this play from Towns. I don't know what he thought was happening. I don't know if he just expected Bridges to drop to the corner, but somehow, some way, he gets it back. Now, look, I get what Eric Spoelstra's gripe is because he threw the ball over there and caught it himself. It was not tipped. It was not deflected. So we might have got away with one right there, but, you know, refs missed it. We move on. Clarkson to the line for 2. He misses the first free throw. What is going on? Deuce McBride checking into the game. He's checking in for Towns. They're trying to give Towns some sort of a rest. Rick Brunson having a word with him. What up, Frankie? What's up, Frank? How you doing, man? I hate Fontecchio. He always kills us. Yeah, I agree. Base guy making damn free throws. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. It's that simple. I don't know what is going on with Knicks and free throws, but whether it's Tibbs, whether it's Brown, the free throw woes continue. Arquez goes right after Hart. Hart doing whatever he can, gets the miss, but Drew Smith gets his own rebound, goes up with it, gets fouled, and now Smith going to the free throw line for 2. Knicks trailing by just 1 here, but with 1.7 left, Drew can give them a 3-point lead going into the second quarter. Interesting game, man. Interesting game. Back and forth affair. Both teams missing vital players. Knicks missing Brunson and possibly OG Anunoby. Not sure for how long. Mitchell Robinson in foul trouble, so not sure how long we'll be without him as Mitch is getting ready to check in right now. But Miami missing 2 keys. They're missing Bam Adebayo, who was a big reason why they got the win on us the first time out. And Tyler Hero still missing time in the early window of the season. So we'll see. Vanessa said those sound effects be killing me. Look, man, I got to add something to it. I got to add something to these streams. Bridges firing from half court, almost gets it to fall. But the New York Knicks trail by 3. I see Huck Porty with the warm-ups off. So Huck Porty getting the nod over Yabusele. Remember, Mitchell Robinson, he has 3 fouls early. We are without OG Anunoby now, at least in the meantime. No report, no update yet on OG. I'm going to check again. So now Huck Porty getting elevated here and going to get some minutes. Give me a second while I'm checking on OG again. We're going to see. Better defense. Yeah, better defense, Papa John's. Oh, no, it's reported that OG Anunoby is in fact out for the remainder of the game. Just in, Stephen Bondi reporting that OG Anunoby is out for the remainder of the game with a left hamstring strain. Medical team CK2K was on the call early. Hope that it wasn't too serious, but we're finding out it is a hammy strain. OG Anunoby tried to get it massaged out, but not enough. And now in a game where we're already without Brunson, now we're going to be without OG Anunoby. Well then. Heat down 2, Knicks down 2 of their main guys. So we'll see how we respond, man. The lowly Brooklyn Nets are beating the Orlando Magic. Make it make sense. Did the game just start? Oh, the game just started. The Nets like the first 3 quarters. We'll check back with them in the 4th. Nets do not close out games well. Way too early OG off-season plan. Work on dribbling and do some yoga. What a something. Damn. From BX Wave said, hope OG ain't serious. Yeah, I hope it's not serious as well. But hammies, man. Hammies don't just go away. Hammies stick around for a little bit. So, sitting out today, getting the weekend off, hopefully it'll help him be back for next week. Nothing too serious. Yo, y'all are crazy, bro. He said we could have beat Orlando, but Brunson was getting rained on. Crazy work. TV has the worst commentators. Yeah, I don't know. It's Iron Eagle and Stan Van Gundy right now, right? Yeah, my two favorites in the game are Kevin Harlan and Mike Breen. You can never have a bad call. If the only thing that made Kevin Harlan's calls hard to listen to is he was always paired up with Reggie Miller, but I don't think that's the case anymore because they're both on different networks now. I think, right? Or maybe they're on the same network. I don't know. Release the Demon Diawara. We might have to today, right? We'll see. We'll see. And here goes the Prime Video late announcing. We already talked about the update. We are on point here in KFTV. We are on the call quick and in a hurry over here. So, yeah, I did see Huck Porty take off the warm-ups there at the end of the second, but great steal there. End of the first, Towns getting the stop. Clarkson losing his handle. Able to, good decision not to make that pass. Shamet now going right after Jaquez. He finds Bridges. Bridges already hitting a few from there. Ball moving around perfectly. And look who it is continuing his three-point shooting. He had a solid three-point shooting night against Orlando, although he got the majority of them in garbage time. But in regulation, another steal there from Mikal Bridges. Can't even get my thought out. The Knicks now defensively locking in. Got to score off of all of these stops, though, if you're New York. Can't let them fall to waste. Towns with another strong drive. Towns missing everything. Use the backboard, big fella. 101, use the backboard. Here goes Jaquez, wide open for the dunk. And just like that, Miami back in it. Why is the scoreboard not up? What is going on with Prime and their scoreboard? The scoreboard is gone for the majority of the game. Is that on purpose? I can't tell y'all the score. I got to keep looking up to my scoreboard. Jordan Clarkson pulling from 3. That one's good to go too. Second quarter, Knicks not wasting any damn time. Jovic going right after Shamet, shooting a floater. That's no good. Then he has to climb on top of Shamet to get the rebound. That is 100% an over-the-back call. Jovic is making an argument saying that Shamet grabbed him, but that's not what I saw. I mean, they're going to show it again. Shamet, hand up. He pushes him out of the way. Nah, man, no, that's the right call. That's the right call. That's called 50-50. You pushed first. Landry Shamet responds. They cancel out. So what we see is the over the back. Mikal Bridges finding Yabusele. Yabusele feeding Cat. Cat against his former teammate again. This time going up with it again. And he uses the backboard. Much better result when you use the backboard at that height and at that spot on the floor. Jaquez getting the pass to Smith. Smith throws it away. Deflected out by Yabusele. And the Knicks keeping it going. Right now, Mikal Bridges, by the way, has played the entire game thus far. Has not sat down yet. Mike Brown is going to be enforcing the Iron Man rule on Mikal Bridges. And so far, so good. Bridges been active on both sides outside of that missed dunk in the break after a phenomenal steal. Landry Shamet picking up Smith. Wide open pull for Fontecchio. He loves that shot. That time doesn't fall, and it's going to be Knicks ball. What's the score? You know, I don't know. Your name tells us we want to know. The score is 40-37. We have our scoreboard here. Score is 40-37, as you can see live on the stream. And that's what I have to keep looking back to because I don't know why Prime does not have the score up. I don't know if there is a issue or what, but Towns, the 3 ball is falling in this second quarter for the New York Knicks. 43-37, a 6-point lead for New York. Bridges trying to stay down on Wiggins, but grabbed by Yabusele. Yabusele immediately knew that he made a mistake there. And we're probably going to see free throws here for Wiggins. Chef Curtis West said Prime throwing some tomatoes at him. Prime want us to click stats. You know what? You're probably right, Chilled. You're probably right. They do have that little feature. You're probably right, bro. Stats by X-Ray. You're probably right. Yeah. I forgot all about that. Chilled, you might have been trying to make a joke, but I think you're dead ass right about it. Anyways, the score is 38-43. Knicks up by 5, possibly 4. It will be 4. Wiggins making the free throw. Every time they show Tyler Hero, I'm thinking that's Justin Bieber on the bench, bro. I'm like, Bieber, if you don't go sit in the front row and get off of the team's bench. Jordan Clarkson finding Bridges. Bridges doing a good job facilitating here tonight. Not going to see him on the stat sheet, but definitely dictating the traffic here. Looking to pass first, and everyone else making it work except Clarkson missing that one there. Takes out the cameraman. And that's going to still remain Knicks basketball out on Miami. Miami looking at the coaches telling them to review it. Fontecchio loves to throw that signal out, but I think that they're still going to be fine. Maddie Summers said different networks. Yeah, what up, Maddie? Big Lion. And they are going to challenge it. Eric Spoelstra deciding to challenge it. Eric Spoelstra is upset, saying that they are just missing. That's a terrible challenge. Did nobody review that before the challenge? The Miami Heat are about to. That is a terrible challenge by Miami. You clearly see the ball off of Jaquez Jr.'s hand. Now, here's the problem with this, though. We can't just sit here and laugh because be prepared for the referees to call some kind of BS foul saying while he was going for the ball, Karl Anthony Towns hit him on the side or some kind of BS. So we can't celebrate just yet. But if they go strictly off of who touched it last, that is 1,000% Knicks ball, and the Miami Heat should lose this challenge. But again, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but in these challenges, they always try to add some nonsense to it to make the challenge successful. So we'll see what happens. What up, the listening part? How you doing, man? Great challenge, yeah. It hit Clarkson's foot, but did it hit Clarkson's foot out of bounds? Oh, okay. I see what you guys are saying. Because Clarkson was already down. So before it hits the ground, it hits Clarkson. Okay, fair argument. I wish we got to see that part of the replay. That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. I see what you guys are saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, I would like to see that part of the replay, please. Clarkson was sitting on the floor. Yeah, and it hit his foot. Okay. Okay, good call. Good call. Good call. Got it. Well, I didn't get to see that part of the replay. They only showed me it going on to bounce on Hawkes. We'll see. We'll see. Clarkson not even. He was on the floor. Clarkson was already out of bounds. Clarkson was already down before it was already out of bounds. So what the chat is saying is the challenge is that they think that it hit him before it hit the ground out of bounds. So it would be Miami ball. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get to see that replay. We only saw who tipped it last, and that's it. So if it is reversed, then that's probably why. Probably got to work on these replay angles. You know, they being stingy with the replays, man. I mean, we got shout out to the 400 of y'all in the building rocking with us here for the play-by-play. KFTV we are what? We are a little over 2,000 subs away. No, sorry, a little over 1,500 subs away from 100,000. Here we go. We're getting the replay right now. Oh, it does. It is 100% Miami ball. And it ends up being a great challenge for Eric Spoelstra. And Spoelstra is like, great, I'm glad I won the challenge, but I shouldn't have to call that challenge. And you know, I can't stand Spoelstra, can't stand the Miami Heat, but I completely agree with that sentiment. I hate that we have to waste challenges on crap that the referee should just be seeing. Peace and love. I don't, but he's right. He's 100% right. Unfortunately, they had to do it. Challenge is successful. They get another one back, and Fontecchio makes the Knicks pay immediately. 42-43 is the score, 8:40 remaining in the second quarter. He said, wow, they hit that camera angle from us right just so they could feel like they broke some news. You know what I mean? Trash. That's why I love League Pass, man. I get to see everything. And another turnover there. This time, Mikal Bridges with the pass, and it's turned over. But good stop there from Deuce McBride. Knicks going the other way. Knicks need to score here. Mikal Bridges going all the way, loses the handle, finding Hart. And Hart now looking around. He does send the lead pass to McBride. McBride finding Clarkson. Clarkson lets it fly. And Jordan Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the basketball. A former sixth man of the year, you're seeing why. Because he can score the ball at a high clip off the bench without hesitation. Fontecchio finding Hawkes. Hawkes cut off by Deuce. Hawkes throwing the ball at Smith's knees. Khalil Ware gets it back, draws the foul, and Ware gets the and one. 44-46. And with the free throw, could be down to a 1-point game again. Yeah, hip to hip, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Not a fan of that, but I get it. Got to D up a little bit tougher than that. Free throw coming from Khalil Ware, but the New York Knicks in this quarter holding their own. 14-9 here in this second quarter. Still a lot of time left in the first half, but though it's not looked the cleanest defensively for the Knicks holding their own. Deuce McBride holding on to it. McBride finding Bridges. Bridges fakes it, trying to feed it to Towns, but they're doing a great job denying Towns. Hart loses it. McBride with the fake. McBride fires the three, and what a play by number 2. Deuce McBride for the 3-ball. Jaquez takes it up. And Jaquez, this is what he did the last time he played us too. He just would constantly go to the rim with little to no pushback by the New York Knicks. Deuce McBride over to Hart. Hart finding Mikal Bridges. Bridges, who hit a few of those in the paint. That one doesn't go down. Mikal Bridges. 2-point game. Jaquez trying to tie it up and set out to Powell. Powell with the fake. Powell draws the foul. Powell will go to the line. It looked like they waved it off like they're going to say it was on the ground, so might not result in free throws. But either way, foul on Deuce McBride. I think that's Deuce's first. Deuce McBride as a starter tonight with 5 points. The only non-scorer in our starting 5 is Mitchell Robinson. Of course, OG does not count because, he has 2 points. But we will not be seeing OG for the rest of this game. Mikal Bridges, man. Good old Mikal Bridges. And it was a foul on the floor. So no free throws here for Norman Powell. Davion Mitchell thinking about it instead, trying to mix it up with Deuce McBride. McBride standing his ground. Powell gets it. Powell with Clarkson on him. He likes the matchup. Powell with a step back pull in the mid-range. Makes it look easy. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks trying to hold on and maintain this lead. They've done so for the majority of this second quarter. Towns fouled after the fake by Khalil Ware. Karl Anthony Towns carrying the New York Knicks with 23 points, 9 of 13 shooting. It is the Karl Anthony Towns show. No Jalen Brunson, no problem for Towns, as he is looking to let that thing fly. Deuce McBride finding Hart. Hart looking for the screen. Hart looking around. Shamet sneaks, finds himself wide open. Oh, but can't get the 3-ball to fall from the corner. That would have been a huge 3 if Shamet was able to hit that. Mitchell fires. That's no good. Rebounded by Miami. Norman Powell, he gets the step, gets the 3-ball to fall, and Miami takes the lead right back 50-49. Second chance opportunity kills the Knicks there. And also it hurts that Shamet wasn't able to make that corner 3. Next possession goes right to the rim, shoots it short, and Miami now pushing the other direction. Davion Mitchell trying to mix up Shamet. He gets the fake, goes right at him with the layup, and Miami now pushes the lead to 3. Timeout by Mike Brown, and the Knicks need to talk it out. Miami playing more physical, and Miami making it look easier offensively than we are. And they take the lead right back. What up, Game On? How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Chat not happy with Deuce McBride in this one. Wisdom said Josh is doing amazing cardio. To Cowboys, how you doing? Damn Sham was foul. What the hell, ref? Carlos said too much Shamet. I disagree, because then if Shamet doesn't try and create his own shot, then we're hearing people saying that we don't have people trying to create their own buckets. It's not like he took a bad shot. Deuce does not look bad. The problem is the whole team defensively stinks, and the refs dead on the whistle tonight. That's a take. I'm kind of a bit of both. Yeah, I do think that the referees have been a little sluggish in both these last few games, but I can't ignore Deuce McBride to start off this season. I expected him to have a little bit of a faster start as the year started off, and I feel like he has been coming up a little short here in these last few games, especially in this one where he is starting. So I do think it's a bit of both, but I am leaning more towards Deuce needing to step up a little bit here tonight. Again, when I say it's Friday, I'm ready for the weekend and the Knicks to get their win back. Amen. Amen. Clippers was a fool letting go of Powell. Was that they just couldn't afford him, right? Or no, yeah, they could because they got Beal. They went after Beal instead. They chose Beal over Powell. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Deuce was the last person to score. No, that was Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet giving us the last bucket. But yes, Deuce did give us a 3 not too long ago. Look, and this is not hate. I love Deuce, but I'm also being critical on Deuce because I expected big things from Deuce this season to start things off. I feel like he has been slow. I love Deuce. It's not me saying he needs to be traded or everything's his fault. It's just, calling a spade a spade. I'm going to call him out. I definitely believe Deuce will turn things around. Jordan Clarkson looking good off the bench. 7 points, 2 for 4. Clarkson been active, been physical. And he's also not scared to look for the pass. So I'm liking that too. We know Clarkson has the ability to score, but I'm also liking him being a willing passer too when the shot's not there. So that's also a pleasant side. But mainly the defense needs to figure it out. Got to get stops on the other end, especially can't give up rebounds. An interesting 5 here by Mike Brown. A very small 5. We got Clarkson, Shamet, Deuce, Hart, and Robinson. Floater down there from Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson just automatic. Bridges getting his first rest of the game. Been playing the entirety of the game thus far. And now Bridges getting a rest. Fouled. And Larson gets the and one. Jordan Clarkson fouling Larson. And they're just scoring with ease. Hakeem, appreciate the $5 super. Said Mike Brown will be fired before the end of 2026. Mark my words. High tempo and no defense in NYC does not work. D'Antoni 2.0. I disagree. But I understand. Oh, risky pass there. Robinson not able to corral it. Heat going the other way. Shamet gets ran over. Offensive foul. Great effort there for Shamet to give up his body on that play. And the Knicks get the ball back and go the other way. I think that's foul number 3 on Jovic. Jovic playing a little out of control. I could be wrong, but it'd be nice to see him sitting out. Good job by Shamet. Well, I think Miami Heat's challenging that, and looking at the play again, Shamet does move his shoulder to the right, so Miami could very much win their second challenge of the game, and it would be a blocking foul instead of a charge. In real time, it looked like the right play, but you saw it on the replay. He shifts to the right, so this might be another successful challenge by Miami Heat. Yeah, came another challenge. Yeah, this one might be successful. Because you can see it right at the end. He shifts over. Miami about to go 2-0 with both of their challenges here tonight. Yeah, that's definitely a blocking foul. Great effort from Shamet. Just set up shop at the wrong spot. Yep. They just said that he moved, not in a natural position. Play has been reversed. Challenge successful. Free throws coming up for Jovic, and he does lose that third foul. Now he's back to 2 fouls on the game. Shamit now picking up his first. Ay. Dies, that's a good point. He said, well, they got no more challenges left at least. Yeah, that's the positive, right? They're all done with challenges. Used them both in the first half. Interesting. I mean, I get it because you're trying to save Jovic, who is a key rotational player, especially when you got injuries. So you're trying to save him so he can be in the rotation throughout the game. But I don't know. Using both challenges in the first half. Interesting choice. Either way, Jovic missing the first free throw. We like that. And the second one goes down. Knicks now looking at a 5-point deficit. Knicks with a very little lineup, and Mitchell Robinson pass almost not corralled by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson with some dribbling, finding Clarkson. Clarkson to the right, finding Deuce. Deuce pulling from 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Mitch. Mitch landing awkwardly, but he's going to be fine. Gets right back up. Clarkson with the fake. Clarkson sidestep. Clarkson loses the handle, but is fouled, luckily. And Clarkson getting 2 free throws. Five-point game. What is the offensive rebound differential in this one? Yeah, they got 2. Yeah, to our 9. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson has been a monster. 6 offensive boards, 7 total. 6 offensive, 1 defensive. Mitchell Robinson keeping us alive offensively, and Clarkson missing free throws. What is happening? Wow. Mike Brown having a conversation with the referee about air flight. Love that. 3 ball from Powell. That one no good. Hits the top of the backboard. Gonna be Knicks ball. Oh, he perched it. Snuggled perfectly right there in a place I don't know if anybody can get it. Even if you use the, oh, I think it might fit. And they get it. Hey, make sure you don't hit the expensive equipment though. And the Garden goes crazy for the ball boy, who's able to get the ball back into play. (56-52), 4-point game. We see Towns and Bridges getting ready to check back in. Shamit finding Hart. Hart finding Deuce. Deuce goes right to the rim. Extra pass to Clarkson. Clarkson for a corner 3, fouled. And now, Clarkson split the last 2 free throws. I'll forgive him if he's able to make all 3 of these and cut this down to a 1-point game. Here we go. 4:18 left. This game felt like it was moving really fast, and then the second quarter happened, and we're seeing a lot more free throw attempts by both teams, a lot more fouls here in this second quarter. But here goes Clarkson. Need them all. Jordan Clarkson gets the first one to fall. Wisdom said, make your free throws this time. Facts. Base God said, Spoelstra's going to regret using those challenges. I completely agree. Using both of them in the first half is wild work. 2 for 2 is Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, I agree. Brook Revision, I like the black. Me too. I like both of our exclusive jerseys this year, the City and the Statement Edition. I'm a fan of both. Clarkson looking to cut the lead to 1, and he will. Jordan Clarkson. All right, what split free throws? He made them all that time. Oh, good steal, Mikal Bridges. That's his 4th steal of the game. Mikal Bridges making it look so easy. Give and go, gets it right back, steps into a 3, and welcome back to the game, Mikal Bridges. Immediate impact, steal, and the three. Remember, he's shooting 45% from that spot from the three-point line this season. Defense chance in the garden. Wiggins with the pull. That's no good. Extracurriculars, and Ware's going to get the benefit of the doubt there. They're going to call the foul. I think that's on Hart. But yeah, Bridges, I don't know what is going through these players' heads. They must not be checking out the scouting report because they're throwing it in the direction of Bridges every time. And Bridges now sitting with 4 now. 4 steals from Mikal. The New York Knicks are number 1 in three-pointers made. I did not know that. I know we were up there. I knew we were top 5 in attempted. Did not know we made the most threes in the league. It's funny because with the way that the chats, the chats in my comments be complaining, you think that we shoot too many threes and miss them all. But we number 1 in the NBA in made threes. That's pretty solid, But the defense, though, even though, again, statistically, defensively, we're not even that bad. We're in the middle of the pack. I think we're at 13th or 12th in defense. It's still like when you're watching the game, it just feels like it's non-existent. But that's just the way of the new NBA. Josh Hart making a 3 off of the pass, and here come the Knicks. Back-to-back 3 balls from the Villanova boys. Bridges gets one. Hart gets the next one. Norman Powell going right at Shamet. Powell right to Wiggins. Wiggins sidestep. He floats it, no good, but it's almost like an alley-oop to Khalil Ware, who puts it right back down. 1-point game yet again. But what a sidestep from Bridges. Goes up with it. Misses it, though. Good move. Can't finish. Finding Powell. Powell getting cute with it. He gets the layup and back to a 1-point lead from Miami. Back and forth affair. Both teams in the 60s. Towns firing from way downtown. Good pass to Shamet. He going to try it again. Second time's a charm. And the 3 ball down. Karl Anthony Towns at 26 points in the first half. 64-62, a 2-point game. Wiggins out to Davion Mitchell. Shamet staying in front of him. Wide open is Norman Powell. No good again. Hart with the rebound, and here comes the Knicks. 3-on-3. Hart looking around, not sure where to take it. Bridges to Towns. Towns does not care. Oh, Anthony Towns don't give a whole hell. 29 points for Big Bodega. 67-62. Davion Mitchell trying to get something. The garden is hyped. The defense chance. Good tip out there. They're going to say he just threw it out of bounds. I thought Hart tipped it. He did not. The Knicks now have an opportunity to keep the ball rolling. The New York Knicks having some fun. B. Mills said we're playing in a zone. Oh, were we really? I was not paying attention. Were we actually? I gotta check it out next time. Great eye, B. Mills. Let me check. Great eye. Josh Hart on the drive. Josh Hart, extra pass. Towns keeping it going. Fouled there. And Towns, he's saying that it was goaltending on the way down. I don't think so. I don't think it was a goaltending, but great argument, great attempt, great try to get them to look at it. Both Hart and Towns. Hart looked at Towns and said, "Look, I don't think you're right, but I had your back." So they had a laugh about it, but it definitely wasn't a goaltending. Shout out to Hart for being the homie, though. And now the Knicks getting 2 more free throws. But B. Mills pointed out that the Knicks are in a zone right now. And I'm not mad at it because you're seeing that something had to change because Miami looking uncomfortable. So I'm going to pay attention to it here defensively and see if that is in fact factually true. Cat going from Melo's record, was it 62, right? I mean, yeah, if he's about to end with 31. I mean, there's still a lot of time in this first half. It is definitely possible. It is definitely possible, especially if this game stays close. Towns can do something very special here tonight for sure. Makes the first one, makes the second, and Towns is how you say in the zone. 62-69. Nice. 150 remains in this first half. Davion Mitchell finding Powell. Powell back to Mitchell. Mitchell back over to Powell. Corner 3 for Powell. In and out. Tip from Ware. Doesn't go down, and it's out of bounds by Hart. Hart is arguing, saying that they tipped it out, but Hart, we can see that you hit it. I don't know if that's the right call, but he's adamant. $5 Superman Santana said the Don Dada Super Cat. Yeah, Carl Anthony Towns having a good time. Andrew Wiggins for 3. No good rebound, did what? Oh, and they're calling the off-ball foul on Landry Shamet. Can we see that again? How is that a foul on Shamet? Yo, this is the second game in a row that they're calling these raggedy fouls on these little people out here getting called for fouls because the big man not able to box out the way they want to box. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that call. But in the words of B. Mills, the Knicks are, in fact, in a 2-3 zone, and the Miami Heat having a hard time with it. And the free throw is missed. Knicks going the other way. Mikal Bridges holding on to the ball here. Landry Shamet left wide open in the corner, and Landry Shamet making the Heat pay. Trying to get cute. But here we go. Yeah, going right back to the zone. You guys called it. Look at the New York Knicks making them uncomfortable. Shamet trying to stay down. They drive and kick. That is a good way to break the zone, and they're going to make it happen. Hawkes gets the 3 ball to fall 66-62. 66-72, excuse me. The Knicks with a minute left, and Davion Mitchell runs right into Towns. Bridges gets to his spot, gets the bounce, gets it to fall. Great play there by Mikal Bridges, been active the whole game, and the Knicks looking good to close out this first half. Hawkes dropping the shoulder, and Shamet is getting absolutely bullied on the floor right now. Cannot catch a break. That might be his. Is that his 4th foul, right? Third foul. Gotta love the effort here by Shamet, but they are, again, I hate that call too. I don't like that call. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't like that call. I don't know. Jalen is not on the bench. No, he is not on the bench. I don't know. Ball don't lie. I don't know how I feel about that call, but it is what it is. I'll leave it alone. He said Hawkes is shooting 17% from 3, by the way, for the season or just tonight? He dropped his shoulder. That's what I'm saying, Selvin. That's what I saw. I saw a drop shoulder. He had he wasn't even reaching. Hands were back, and both free throws were missed. Ball don't lie. I'm just saying that, but it is what it is. Shamet picking up his 3rd foul, unfortunately. Josh Hart has a lane to himself. He's going to get to it. There was contact. They're not going to call it, but I love when Josh Hart stays aggressive, went all the way up with it. The Knicks right now thriving in this 2-3. Look at the way the Knicks have turned things around, but look, golly, Norman Powell, a grown man layup amongst the little people in the paint. Towns is in there, but for whatever reason, Hart was the one playing in the middle down low in the 2-3 zone. Hart now with 8 seconds left. He's dribbling. I know he's trying to probably get the ball to Towns instead. Oh, no, he got a lane. Great fake. Shoots the fader. And look at Josh Hart with 0.2 left. The New York Knicks extend the lead to 10. And Josh Hart is letting the crowd know. Aggressive Josh Hart. I used to dream for days like this. This man looked and called his own shot. Oh, look at this. I have been praying for times like this, man. I am happy. That is all I want from Josh Hart. That's all I want from Josh Hart, man. Aggression. Looking at the rim. Okay, Josh Hart and the New York Knicks extend the lead to 10 as we go into halftime. What a second quarter. The Knicks dropped 46 points in the second quarter behind a Karl Anthony Towns 31-point first half. And the thing is, it's crazy because even though Cat has 31, it's not like he has 31 and everyone else has nothing. Cat with 31, Bridges with 9 in the starting unit with him, McBride with 5. But look at the bench points. The Knicks have a total. Let me do the quick maths real quick. The Knicks have a total of, I could easily just look at the stat line, but I'm going to do the math in my head instead. They have a total of 28 bench points on top of the 31 piece by Karl Anthony Towns. New York Knicks getting the job done. Everybody touching the rock. Everybody doing. And look, this is the thing. People trying to find excuses, trying to find ways to hate on Mike Brown just because they need stop. They need something to be mad about. But Mike Brown making adjustments in game. The defense out there getting smack-a-lack. What does he do? Go to the zone, and the Miami Heat got miserable. They were stuck on 62 for about 7 minutes. The offense clicking on all cylinders, and they make a slight adjustment, switching to a zone there in that second quarter. Rome was not built in a day, but man, are we seeing so many different adjustments as the season goes on both sides. Yes, the Knicks defense does need to lock in consistently, but I am never going to be mad about in-game adjustments instead of just keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. Adjustments were made. Shout out to Coach Mike Brown. Your New York Knicks up by 10. We got 500 in the building. New York Knicks have to finish the game, though. There's 4 quarters. Chuck D always says it. Shout out to the Ryan Manuel himself. He always says there's 4 quarters in the game. The game is not 1 and 2. But right now, Knicks looking great. Sidney Dean said, I'm projecting a 50-piece for Karl Anthony Towns. Amazon Prime is still better than BSPN. Yeah, oh yeah, by far. Yeah, here's the thing. Amazon Prime has not done basketball before, so Amazon Prime in November is allowed to have problems, have flaws. They still figuring it out. I ain't mad at Amazon. They had a little bit of flubs here and there, but I ain't mad at it. Paul GM said CK with the third quarter, boom, we could send Pat Riley home early. Let's hope we do have another third quarter of boom. It has been the trend. Frank White said, Power Man, last shot was crazy. Then he talked that ish. Look, bro, I ain't ever going to have an argument with Josh Hart arguing or talking to the crowd after he confidently takes a shot. That's all I ask for Josh Hart, man. That's all I asked from Josh Hart, man. B. Mills talking about that foul. So what is Shaman supposed to do? That was my point as well, but it is what it is. We have to eat that 3. Bodega going for 50 tonight. I think so. I think he's on pace. Look, man, he is definitely on pace. If this game stays close, he can definitely go and challenge that record if he wants to. Williams says, CK was good. It's amazing how it took 5 years to play his own defense. Yeah, man. See how much time left, gang? It's halftime right now, so we got 2 more quarters. We are now currently in halftime. Knicks up 10, 78-68. 2 games in a row. Refs wildly one-sided against the Knicks. OG update. Yeah, it was his hamstring, as I loosely reported before it was officially official. OG Anunoby went up for the layup in the break, and you saw him immediately grab the left hammy. And, yes, it's a hamstring strain, so he's out for the remainder of the game, and that's as much as we know. Shout out to Curtis West with the $2 super. Said mixtape showing how it's done. Preach, CK. Let's go. Ant Banks said 50? Nah, Cat going for 60. He could, man. He could. If we play with this same kind of pace, move the ball the same way, Cat not scared to shoot the rock, Cat not scared to go to the rim, I'm cool with it, bro. WW Ty saying, CK, I hope he doesn't break the record so I can continue to say I was there when the most points was scored in the Garden. I hear that. Selfishly, I just want Carmelo Anthony to have that record forever. I love Towns, but, you know, I just love knowing that Carmelo Anthony scored the most points in Knicks history. I just want that for Towns, for Carmelo. Cat can go ahead and have 60 though. Is that his career high? Is Towns' career high 55 or something like that? So, you know, he can get 60 points. It could be the second most put up, and it'd be a career high, and everybody wins. And Melo still scored the most points in Knicks history, you know? I think that might have been a travel. Which play, Jay? Cat is the first person in NBA history to have an assist to himself for a three. Unreal. I know. We did get away with one there. I'm going to be real. Spo had a solid argument there because it was not tipped. Nobody touched the rock. He went up for the take, threw it away to nobody, caught it himself, and shot it. Yeah, we definitely got away with one there. But I'm not snitching, so, you know. If I didn't see it, if y'all didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? 62 in a loss. That was Towns? Towns' career high is 62 points in a loss? Who they lose to? I thought you were talking about Melo. My Melo did not lose. They smacked the Hornets. I mean, in theory, we smacked the Hornets because the Hornets started to come back because Melo was starting to force his shot a little bit in the second half. We don't talk about that, but you could tell Melo was trying to go for the record, and the Hornets started to come back a little bit. I remember that game. But Cat had 62 in a loss against who? Empire said Mike Brown is perfect for New York until we lose. Yeah, it's just it's what happens, bro. You know, there's always got to be a fault for why things are not currently working for the Knicks, and Mike Brown being the new guy, he's gonna get the blame. But for people saying that he gonna get fired, saying that he's Mike D'Antoni 2.0, that's just, it's all lazy takes. It's all lazy takes. I get it. I understand the frustration for when things are not working. But Mike Brown is doing his thing. We asked for in-game adjustments. We asked for a new system. We asked for going to the bench. All the kind of things. He's giving us that, but also with structure. Has the Knicks scoring the ball at a level we've never seen before, while still maintaining being a top 15 defense. You know, it's still going to take time. We're still in November. Season just started. Working it out. Yeah, that was back in Minnesota, but against who? I'm asking who he 6-2 against the Hornets and lost one. Oh, Cat, they lost to the Hornets? Brother, what? I want to YouTube this. I got to look this up. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wisdom. Yeah, it is. It is what it is, man. I get it. Shepard, that's a very good point. Shepard says that coaches are paid to take blame. They understand it. Mike Brown understands it more than anybody. Mike Brown goes to that interview post game on losses and takes all the blame. Says that he should have done these things when you know damn well, like, no, Mike, you can't shoot the rock in that spot. But we get it. Look, man. I was also skeptical on the hire. He won me over on his words, and now we're seeing the actions happening. So far, no problems for me with Mike Brown thus far. We'll see how it goes in the entirety of the push for the playoffs. But as of right now, I'm cool. Did we get an update on the Nets Magic? Magic are still trailing to the Nets by 4. I'm telling you, let's check back into that game in the fourth quarter. Don't fall for the Nets, man. The Nets do this. They make you think that they're doing things. Don't fall for the Nets, man. Magic about to smack them up too. OG gonna be out at least a week, maybe. OG maybe a week or 2 out max for me. Oh, OG. Yeah, man. When OG gets hurt, he is hurt. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the official report is. Are you guys talking about it? You know, I haven't checked yet. Let me check. Let me see what the official report is on OG. Did we get one? I don't think we're gonna get one until after the game. I know he's out for this game, but as far as like long term, because to be real, we didn't even really get a official report on how long Brunson gonna be out. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a report on how long OG is gonna be out for a while. Yeah, I don't see it. Can't find anything on it. OG's kind of like Bubble Boy. Yeah, we know about tonight. We know he's out for the game, but how long he will be out for, we're not sure about that yet. Brunson's being evaluated daily. That's my point. We don't have a concrete answer on when he will be back. Watch OG be out for a month. Don't you say that. Don't you put that out there in the universe now. Why isn't Brunson on the bench? Why does he have to be on the bench? The dude just got hurt on Wednesday. I'd much rather him stay at home, watch the game on his couch with his leg up. Man, hurt his ankle. I ain't tripping about him not being at the game. His team knows their relationship with him. They got their relationship. There's no need for him to be at the game. I never understood that argument. I remember people, even with Julius Randle, I remember people were getting on Julius for that a few years back. Why? Whatever is more beneficial towards you getting better for your injury, do what you got to do. If it's an injury where you can be on the bench, then be on the bench. I don't know. To me, that's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Cap is coming back way before OG, probably. OG Mr. Glass. Man, yo, OG, y'all gonna lay off of OG, bro. OG last season defied the odds. He I think on average, he averages like, 50 to 45 games a season. Last year, my man OG played the majority of the season outside of that one big injury he had where he missed 2 weeks. Y'all gonna leave OG alone, man. He has turned a new leaf. I hope. I hope. Do you think Cat is going for the MSG record I host? Of course, man. He would be lying if he said he wasn't, bro. If you're feeling it, you have an opportunity to win the game while also making your shot, man. Of course you're going for a record, bro. Of course. Shout out to the 450 in the chat right now. We're getting ready for half number 2. I almost said round 2. Half number 2 for the New York Knicks. We had a high-scoring game yet again. The Knicks, who had 3 games in a row of 130-plus outside of our last loss to Orlando in MSG, looking to possibly add to that collection here tonight against the Miami Heat. But look, man, to say that I feel like, this game is just going to be a walk in the park in this second half, that would be very insulting, and that would be very ignorant of me, because we know about our history together with the Miami Heat. This one is going to be grinded out all the way until the last buzzer. So lock in, stay tuned, and let's see what we're about to watch. I thought it was saying that the most points he scored in half was 47. I'm like, when did he do that? But no. Rest of the team scored 47. He scored 31 and a half. So here we go. Yep, saw that. Shout out to Twitch. I forgot OG was injury prone last year. Last season spoiled me. Exactly, bro. Last season is the new normal for OG. I'm speaking it into existence. Larson with the rock. Larson on the drive. He finds Norman Powell. Powell with the step back. Mitchell Robinson trying to stop it, but he won't. Powell gets the 3 ball to fall. 71-78. First shot up. First shot down for Miami. And here come the Knicks. Towns thought about it, but Andrew Wiggins steps up immediately. This is a matchup he likes. That might be a jump ball. It will be a jump ball between Wiggins and Towns. We had OG for our entire playoff run. That's what matters. Amen, Flint. Amen. So Clarkson, we had a little bit of a mix-up. Clarkson started the half because Shamet was not ready to go when the quarter begun. So Clarkson started a little bit there, and immediately once Shamet got ready, he is checked back into the game to start off this half and not able to win the tussle for the ball. Andrew Wiggins showing his athleticism still and gets the left-handed layup, and the Miami Heat with a quick 5 points to start the third quarter. Landry Shamet picked up by Powell. Good screen there from Mitch. Deuce to Bridges. Bridges wasting no time, and that thing looked pure from the moment he let it go. Bridges, getting his shot together, but look at Wiggins. Wiggins with a quick 4-point swing, getting the layup, and now the mid-range jumper. God, I remember like yesterday where we were watching Andrew Wiggins, and he was a 18-year-old stud about to be #1 overall pick. And now looking like an old man. Deuce McBride firing over Davion Mitchell. Gets that one to fall. I like that from Deuce. Off the dribble for Miles McBride. Adding to the bag. A mid-range pull confidently too. Mitchell Robinson, hand in the cookie jar. And yeah, they going to foul Mitchell Robinson out. I don't think he's going to make it. That's his 4th foul in the game. Mitch, though, a little foolish with hand placement there. Easy foul. And now 4 fouls for Mitch. Oh, it is a shooting foul, so Powell to the line for 2. Wisdom said, Mitch, calm down. KG, what's good? How we look? Knicks look good, man. Knicks look good. Phil, what up? He's a CK Killing. Phil, what's good? Shout out to Phil Borno, man. Knicks. Phil Knicks Nightcap. Yeah, man. Shout out to Phil, bro. How you doing, man? How you been, man? As Norman Powell gets the free throws to fall. Mitchell Robinson got to calm it down. He's at 4 fouls already. Got his hand in the cookie jar, got caught. Mikal Bridges back over to Towns. Towns pulling the 3, looking to add to it. No good. Rebounded by Ware. 5 is Hart, Deuce, Bridges, Towns, and Shamet. Good defense from Hart and Bridges there. I think Bridges gets rewarded the block. Deuce McBride picked up by Mitchell. Oh, great contact. Give me the and 1. Does not get it. But look at Deuce McBride evolving before our eyes. Confidence, ladies and gentlemen. This is all I've been asking for from young Deuce. Confidence. And it feels like he is getting that. Armand, I see you. Appreciate you for joining the franchise. Much appreciated. What up, KG? Hope you're good, man. Inbound there. Oh, no, it was on the, what? How's that not a shooting foul? Towns then gets fouled on the very next play, but how the hell was that not a shooting foul? I am so confused. Interesting. Okay, I thought Deuce had free throws, but either way, Towns immediately after gets fouled. But this one is not also, this is also not a shooting foul, so it's going to be another inbound for the Knicks. 14 on the shot clock. Deflected, still going to be Knicks ball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Frank. How the hell was that not a shooting foul on Deuce? That's interesting. Anyways. Inbound there. Deuce finding Hart. Hart looking at the ref thinking that he was pushed. Hart now looking to score. Nope, he's going to find the Shamet. Shamet with 6 seconds. Step back pull. And Landry Shamet. My goodness. Shamet he is on another level, man. I am loving this version of Shamit. Deuce McBride getting lost there by Davion Mitchell. Gets the pull, draws the foul, and he'll get some free throws here. What a move there from Davion Mitchell. Sham, wow. Nelly Nell was good. Let's get this W&D. Let's get this W&D, yup. Why Wiggins look like a crackhead? I can't unsee because he does. Oh, boy. Don't do that to my guy, man. Don't do that to Andrew Wiggins. Ooh, Davion Mitchell missing the first free throw. We like that. We like that. Welcome to Shamrock. Out in the calling. Deuce McBride picked up by Davion Mitchell. Finding Josh Hart. Hart going up against Khalil Ware. Hart back to Deuce. Deuce back to Bridges. Bridges outside of Towns. Finding his shot. Shamit goes up for the... Oh, my goodness. Watch your head. Shamit. That's the second time this season he tried to show off his athleticism. This time he does get it to fall. Watch your head. Oh, Norman Powell can't get the hook to fall. Josh Hart going the other way. He has Towns trailing. Towns is going to let it fly over the smaller defender. No good. Fouled there by two defenders, but they're not going to get it. Between Bridges and Deuce, you're seeing Mike Brown trying to tell them where they're supposed to be defensively. They got a little scatterbrained defensively. Mike Brown trying to control them, trying to calm them down. But look at Shamit again. He just went, look at him. Come here. I know it got blocked, but he still got up there. Let me see it again. Yeah, that's a foul. Shamit is a madman. Oh, my gosh. Let's go, Shamit. Landry Shamit, man. That was a foul, too. Took out his whole right hand, still finished the lunk. Larson making both free throws, though. Regardless of the fun we're having right now, referees still trying to dictate this game a little bit too much. A lot of fouling going on here. Some soft serve, but we're moving. Hart trying to find somebody. Shamit, oh my goodness, off the move. Goes at him again. Landry Shamit. He is not affected by Khalil Ware in the slightest. Shamit, who was known just to be the shooting type, but looking like Los Angeles Clippers Shamit. If you know, you know. Showing all the levels of scoring here in this game. But a three ball just goes down there for Miami. Look at this. Look at the field goal percentages by both teams. Bridges passing it there to Towns. Towns has yet to score in the second half. Bridges left wide open for three. Can't get him to pay. Rebounded by Miami. Bridges got to make shots like that one. He has had a good night. That one just coming up short. Norman Powell drawing a foul on Hart. And I think they might be in the bonus after that, or maybe not yet. No, not yet. They're going to inbound after the foul. So not yet. Oh, I hate that call. Yeah, it's the right call. That's a foul. It's all good. It's all good. 83-90. Golly, 83-90 with 7:40 remaining in the third quarter. Golly. Norman Powell right off the drive, goes right past the defenders, and he misses it. Knicks have numbers here if they keep the running. He doesn't even look at Deuce. Doesn't need to because Bridges, oh, another miss from Mikal Bridges, but gets it right back. His fifth steal. Shamo for three. No good for Landry Shamit. Oh, and there goes Khalil Ware losing his shoe. We're 4-on-5. It's 4-on-5, and somehow the Knicks are not able to guard up. It's 4-on-5. And they got the offensive rebound. It's 4-on-5. Now they got all five. How the hell did that happen? Who fell asleep there? We left a wide open shooter and then still didn't get the rebound. Three ball from Larson, and Larson makes the Knicks pay. A 4-on-5 possession, and that's what we come up with. Come on, man. Larson having himself a nice little third quarter. After every highlight, every big Knicks play, Larson there to spoil the fun. Timeout called by Mike Brown. He says Shamwow got the guns out tonight. Yeah, man, Landry Shamet balling tonight. Can't breathe without falling. Yeah, Knicks. The referee is definitely dictating this game, man. What up, SZM? How you doing, man? Frank. How did Wiggins grab a board over 4 guys? That's what I'm saying. And not only that, how the hell when it's 5-on-4, we gave up an open 3? How? There should be nobody open on the floor. Come on, son. This man, Mikal Bridges, got 5 steals. I need him to. Those 2 3 balls he had that were open should be at 18 points. 5 for 12 from the field, still shooting the ball well, but man, we'd be in a nice safe spot if Mikal had hit those 2 threes. But Karl-Anthony Towns, who a lot of people are saying he's going to get to 60, people believing that would be the case, but Towns, with a little under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter, Towns has yet to score yet. Not running back. The back ends of the zone got tired. Yeah, well, that's not excusable. Not acceptable, excuse me. This team is trash. Yeah, the Heat really are, bro. KG. Oh, man. He said trade Bridges. All he does is shoot fadeaways. I know. Damn him. All he does is shoot those damn fadeaways and make them. I don't give a damn about his 5 steals and 1 block. He just doesn't make the 3. Oh, the ups and downs of the Knicks Fan TV chat. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, bro. It makes these things fun, bro. It makes these things fun. Bro, no way these guys beating OKC. Miami, yeah, they probably can't beat OKC. How many points for Ogugua? A solid 2. He is out for the game due to a left hamstring strain. Alert. Nobody's beating OKC right now. Hilarious. Yeah, you a Bridges lover, sad, bro. You're right. You're right. My fault. My fault for just stating the facts that Bridges got 5 steals in the block. My fault. You're right. My bad. Mikal Bridges bring the ball up. But I shouldn't say that because I'm a Mikal Bridges lover, so I shouldn't say anything about Mikal Bridges. So I'm going to call him 25. Passes over to Shamet. Shamet to Hart. Hart looking over. Towns, yeah, Towns wide open. Seth throws to the corner for Bridges, missing another 3. But if I was Hart, I would have passed that to Towns. Towns had all the space in the world for that 3 up top. Oh, my goodness. What a cross by Davion Mitchell. No good. What's the foul now? What is the foul? What is going on? Referee's calling everything right now. What's the play? Can we get a replay or something? Shout out to Allen Houston. Let's mention all the picks we gave him for Bridges, CK. You know he want to. Yeah, he all the picks we gave him for Bridges and the amount of steals he got. So let's talk about it. He do need to make his 3s, though. Like, y'all not wrong about that. He do need to make the corner 3, wide open, got to make that. 2 on transition, got to make them. Y'all not wrong about that. Not running back. Yeah, 100%. B Mills. I completely agree. That's the reason why we left that player open on that 5-on-4 play. But at the same time, like I said, it's just not acceptable, bro. Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, Towns, Clarkson, and Shamet. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Okay, now we get a foul on our side. Welcome back to the game, referees. I don't know what is going on, slowing down the pace of this game with all of the foul calls being made. But this game down to a 2-point game, 88-90. Seems like the Knicks still doing everything right, but it's still really close. Miami not going away. Deuce McBride finding Clarkson. Clarkson over to Shamet. Shamet pulling from three, and Landry Shamet continuing to hoop in this third quarter. Davion Mitchell finding, I almost said Sengun. That is not Sengun. That is Jaquez. Jaquez, a lot of contact. Thank God the referee's finally letting the Knicks play. Shamet trips and fall, pushes Norman Powell in the process. Jump pass to Deuce. Deuce with the nice stutter step. Goes back to Towns. Towns with the floater. No call. Okay, they let him play. All right. I'm so skittish now. I feel like every time somebody falls, there's going to be a foul called against the Knicks. I'm just ready for it. And all of a sudden, the referees letting the teams play. Got some physicality back into the game. Towns now in the break. Sidestep. Floater. No good. Gets his own board. Towns gets it up. And they're going to say it's an offensive foul. Where? Carl Sr. Yeah, Towns Sr. can't believe it either. Hart is grabbing for his right leg right now. Not sure how serious it is. Josh Hart is just beaten up and battered everywhere. Lower back, no nerve feeling in his left hand. And now, oh yeah, he overextended his leg. He'll be all right. It just feels freaky when that happens. I get that. Hart's okay. I'll be fine. Man, and here come free throws from Miami. I don't understand that call. Oh, boy. All right. Anyways. These refs need to be investigated, bruh. Free throw going down for Jaquez Jr. Josh Hart still having words with the referees. Everybody in shambles with these phantom calls that we've been getting in the last few plays, but we move on. Robo refs now. It's time, bro. Just a bunch of Roombas out there calling the game. I'm with it now, man. I'm over it. Confused CK, they got money on the line. Oh, boy. 3-ball for Clarkson. Missing everything. Rebounded by Miami. Knicks still up by 5. Davion Mitchell looking back at Powell. Powell pulling in transition. And what a shot. What a make. 2-point game. Knicks still in the lead. Mitchell Robinson and Bridges looking to get back into it. McBride, big shot if it can fall. Can't get the fall. Knicks not hitting these open threes at the same level they did in the first half. Look at the pass to Powell. Powell gonna hit that. It's short. Rebounded by Hart. Norman Powell bailing us out by missing that shot. That shot he hits in his sleep. Back to Shamet. Shamet, the only Knick with the real knack, goes after it. Hard layup. Draws the foul, and it is the Shamet show. Landry Shamet off the bench with 16. Look at this tape. Get your hands off me, man. And you pushing me? Landry Shamet. What a move from the kid, man. Balling. I'm loving this, bro. I'm loving this, man. I am loving this. I am loving this. Karl-Anthony Towns checking out of the game. Mitchell Robinson with his 4 fouls back in. Bridges got a little timeout on the bench after missing some easy shots. And Shamet makes the and one. The Knicks back up by 5. But here we go. We got to see if the Knicks can continue. Well, they don't get the stop there, so I take whatever I was going to say back. 3-point game. 4:30. There's so much time left in this third quarter because of all these damn fouls. This third quarter moving really slow. Good fake from Clarkson. Deuce back to Clarkson. Clarkson's going to go. Oh, yeah, good drive. Good take. Draws the foul. Can't get it to fall, but Clarkson, smart play, getting some free throws. Now the Knicks trying to work the fouls in their direction. Yeah, that's a good take there by Hawkes, going right after Mitchell Robinson. Refs really been involved in this one. Cinematic game right now, right? You know, that's a good way to put it, as you know, that's a good way to put it. 99, 95, 4-point game. Knicks doing enough to stay on top of the Miami Heat score-wise, but both teams just scoring at will. Both teams shooting well into the 50s, 51% for both teams. Only difference is Miami shooting 50% from three, while the Knicks shooting 45 from three. Both, though, phenomenal percentages. It's the free throw line where the Knicks are not shooting at the same level as Miami, but Clarkson not a part of the problem. He's only missed one free throw, making every one else. 195. Knicks need to lock it in defensively. 3 ball from Fontecchio. And right now, the Miami Heat, even it's crazy because at least the Knicks are scoring on the other side, but the Miami Heat are making the zone pay. They are doing a great job breaking down the zone and making the 3 ball in the zone, and they're going to call travel there on Mikal Bridges. Bridges tried to give him a move, but he moving his feet, a little too much shuffling. Look at Fontecchio. But Fontecchio really do hate the Knicks. It don't matter if he's a Grizzly. It don't matter if he's on Miami. That dude always giving us buckets. There goes Jovic for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges doing everything but scoring the ball consistently. He had a good first half, but now floundering around a little bit. We need him to get activated. But you know who is activated? Landry Shamet. What a move off the dribble and the Garden. Loving the play from number 44. Hawkes Jr. with the floater. And Hawkes just scores at will. I think Hawkes is 3rd in the NBA in bench points per game at like 17.8 or something like that. Somebody fact check me. But yeah, bro, the 2 games he's played against us, he is scoring with ease. Jordan Clarkson looking like the main point guard. I don't think I've seen him play point guard since Los Angeles played for the Lakers. What a move there. But Mitchell Robinson got in his way, shoots it anyways, and Jordan Clarkson, the professional scorer that he is, still gets the fadeaway jumper to fall. And here comes Shamet trying to stay his ground with Andrew Wiggins. Shamet is in the zone. Fontecchio adding another 3. Fontecchio right now shooting like it is practice. Another rebound there from Mikal Bridges. Knicks need to score on this possession as we're only holding on to a 4-point lead. Get to Shamet. Shamet wasting no time. Lets it fly. Robinson fighting for the board. Deuce helping him. Robinson goes down. He's laid out. Mitchell Robinson, extra fight. Gets him the possession. Extra pass to Shamet. Shamet's been on fire. That one doesn't go down. Can you imagine what would have happened in the Garden if Shamet made that 3? Gotta love the effort there from Mitch, but I'm scared when Mitch makes any kind of effort like that, especially when we're talking about in November. They're going to call the 5th foul on Mitchell Robinson. The thing is, the foul was before the shot, so the goaltending shouldn't even count. But they are in the bonus, so they're going to get free throws regardless, but there should be no goaltending. Oh, no, that's a continuation foul. No, that might be a goaltending, bro. They might get those 2 points. I ain't going to lie to you. No, wait, no, because if it hits the backboard first, ain't no goaltending. Or yes, it is, because it hit backboard. Yeah, I know that could be goaltending. That could be. I'm getting it backwards. Yeah, it could be. If it hits backboard first, and it could be goaltending. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It could be goaltending, but they might get that. I don't know what Mitch was thinking there. It wasn't pretty, but it was shitty. I hate that, bro. Oh, boy. Man, the Knicks are just narrowly holding on to this lead. Miami with the response for everything. Both teams just shooting the ball out of the damn stadium. They are both shooting 50% from the field. Way too damn high. Both shooting very well from 3. Right now, it is just who can outshoot the other because neither team really settling down defensively. It has been an offensive heavy night tonight on both sides. Man, but this fouling differential is crazy. 20-14. Knicks still in the lead somehow, but Mitchell Robinson sitting at 5. Josh Hart sitting on 4. Landry Shamet, who has 21 points, his season high, with 3 fouls. The referees really making the Knicks work for this one. I told y'all we should have been traded Mitch. He's so worried about his trucks than his game. God forbid an NBA player has a hobby. Akeem the Dream, $5 super. Oh, Lord, where's this one going to go? The NBA is a glorified three-point shooting contest now. Sad times. I don't know. I'm enjoying the game. But I get it. I understand. It's not for everybody. But shout out to Akeem for the $5 super. The refs are taking the Knicks out of the game. I do agree with that. Everything is a call. Everything. There's no ounce of letting either team be physical in this one. But we move. Has Towns scored? Towns only had that one putback. So the Towns show put on a pause for a little bit. 33 points. He came into the half with 31. So not sure if it's Miami taking Towns out of the game or the Knicks just not getting it to him at the same rate. But Norman Powell out here killing the Knicks and some Skechers, bro. Justin Bieber still out there chilling on the Heat's bench. Ooh, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks holding on to this 2-point lead. After all that, the free throw, no good. But the 2-pointer will count because Mitch did, in fact, goaltend the shot. Mikal Bridges not entirely sure what Deuce McBride was doing there. I'm not entirely sure what Deuce was trying to go with that. Towns has the lane, passing out to Deuce. They're triple teaming Towns now, making him uncomfortable. To Deuce McBride, another mid-range pull. We like those. 106, 102. Look, if it's going to stay this way for the remainder of the game, just keep making shots. Because right now, it's just a battle of two offenses right now. Jaime finding Wiggins. Wiggins, that shot did not look good. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic to Hawkes. It's tipped again, Mikal Bridges. That's steal number 6. Mikal Bridges about to get 10 steals in this one. Just got to get the offense to match up with the defense tonight from Mikal. Bridges back to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson looking for the screen from Deuce. Towns on the take. Towns goes up with it, in and out, gets his own board, goes up there, and there's 4 Miami Heat players down there. Towns gets it to go back to a 6-point game. Hawkes to Wiggins. Wiggins missing everything. Good tap out there, but Hawkes still gets it. Defense by Towns, but no one can get the rebound. Knicks do a good job deflecting and denying, but cannot get the loose rebound. So at the end of the day, we get second, third, fourth chance opportunities for the Miami Heat and back to a 4-point game. Clarkson finding Bridges. Bridges looking around. Bridges pulling from 3 and misses everything. Mikal Bridges in the second half. Nothing like how he looked in the first. It is tragic scenes for Mikal Bridges and his shot here in this second half. 104-108, 23 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Jovic finding Smith. Smith back to Jovic. Jovic on the drive. Jovic to Smith. Smith to Fontecchio. Good defense by the Knicks here, having to take the uncomfortable 3, and Deuce McBride there doing a great job pushing Smith further into the corner. Good defensive stop by the Knicks. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Clarkson should have been doing that all game. Misses it, and he's fouled. And Clarkson going to the line for 2. They've been giving the Knicks the lane, it feels like, this entire half, but nobody's taking it. That's the first time somebody actually looked to go to the rim. Clarkson going right past Jovic. Jovic is not that kind of defender. That's a great play there from Clarkson. Fouled, and Jovic, what is Jovic complaining about? I mean, give him a tech. What are you complaining about? Man, throw him outside the game, bro. Man, what are we talking about, bro? Jordan Clarkson, 1.7 remaining in this third quarter. And after missing his first free throw, Clarkson has not missed since. Or sorry, his second free throw. Never mind, he's 7 for 9. When did he miss another free throw? I don't remember it. Anyways. Towns, 35 in the game, only 4 points in this third quarter. Clarkson and Shamet have been the story of the third. The bench giving us life. Shamet with 21 points on the night, 18 for Jordan Clarkson, possibly 19 with the make here. 19 points. And Jaquez is going to fire it up. And, oh my goodness, it looked good, but thank God it wasn't. The Knicks, look, man, this is a game where we can talk about defense all we want, but neither team playing defense. I'm going to keep it a buck. The Heat ain't playing defense either. The Miami Heat are not playing a lick of defense either. So as long as the Knicks can keep on scoring and outscore this team and we can call this win, then it is what it is, bro. The Knicks are shooting 51 from the field, 42 from 3. Just keep outscoring the Heat. That's the assignment, because nobody playing defense. Nobody playing defense. Not a soul on this team playing defense. They foul him every time he attacks the rim. Oh, I missed who you're talking about there. No defense in this game. There's none. There's none. So we can sit here, cry, complain about Knicks not playing. Neither team playing defense. Miami ain't playing defense either. Miami ain't playing defense either. So we just got to make sure we keep making our shots. We got to make sure we're making our shots. CK Bridges is better than this. What's up? Bridges, look, man, offensively not playing great, but Bridges got 6 steals and 2 blocks. At least somebody playing defense. But you're right. 5 of 14, 36% from the field. Not the best shooting night. We just saw him throw up an air ball from 3, but we ain't going to act like he ain't got 6 steals right now, giving us any kind of life and giving us any kind of defensive opportunity. So, you know, I'll as long as he's playing one half of the floor, I'm gonna give him a slide. Deuce McBride finding his groove there a little bit in that third quarter. Need him to step it up a little bit as well. But yeah, for the most part right now, as long as we keep outscoring the Miami Heat, this one hopefully we'll be all right. Hopefully we'll be all right. Towns with 35. It's crazy. Towns got 35 and only got 7 rebounds, man. Such a weird game. Such a weird game. High scoring, high octane, 110, 104. I'm curious to see where this score ends up. Here's the keys, though. Mitchell Robinson has 5 fouls, so not entirely sure how much Mitch we're going to see in this one. He has 5 fouls, 6 offensive rebounds, been a monster on the rebounds, 7 boards total, but 6 offensive. We talked about Bridges, the shooting just not there for Mikal. Looked good in the first half, then vanished in the second. But at the same time, everything else, Bridges has been good with the active plays, the hustle plays, 6 steals, 2 blocks. We just need him to match it up on the offensive side for Mikal Bridges tonight. Got to get him going. Deuce McBride, 9 points. Again, would like more, shooting 44% from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. Deuce, challenge, brother. Come on, Deuce. Other than that, man, bench doing their part. Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, 40 points combined between the two of them. 21 for Shamo, 19 for Jordan Clarkson. Just outscored the Miami Heat at this point. Just outscoring, bro. That's it. We trying with the zone, but it ain't really doing nothing. I ain't really worried about it, man. How you like the zone? In theory, I like the zone, but they scoring on it. They still scoring on the zone. They making the three. And the zone initially worked. What was that inbound by Hart? Why are you rushing that inbound? Josh Hart wasting no time in bumbleheadedness right off the rip. I don't know what the thought process there was from Josh Hart, but here we go. And Mikal has 5 assists. Yeah, like I said, I agree. It would be nice for him to score, but he's also probably the only person on the floor providing any iota of defense, so I'll take that. But yeah, we could talk about the misses for sure. Landry Shamet on the, oh my goodness, he almost dribbled out of bounds back to Hart. Miami Heat trying to play a little physical. Yabusele getting some minutes, first time since the first half. Hart with the drive. Hart gets blocked. Oh, he's fouled. Thank God they call it. Andrew Wiggins getting overly aggressive and again arguing. The Miami Heat trying to do their best Knicks impression, arguing every foul call. Isn't the zone what was supposed to slow down the shooting? I'm so confused. You know, the zone, the best way to bust the zone is shoot the three. And Miami Heat's doing that and making them. You know what I mean? Josh Hart gets the first free throw to fall. Like I said, game plan to me is out the window. Right now, game plan, score the rock. Just score more than the other team. That's it. That's literally the game plan tonight. Because defense is a suggestion by both squads. So Hart needs to make those free throws. Splits them 1 for 2, 106, 111, 5-point lead for New York. Let's see if the Knicks can outscore Miami. Jaquez missing everything. The rebounds killing the Knicks. They just can't get him. Bridges, thank God, snatches that one. I thought Robinson would have had at least one of those rebound attempts. He does not. Clarkson going the other way. Clarkson wrap pass. Landry Shamet saves him. Hart is in a very uncomfortable spot. Clarkson, though, great flyby. Fires the three. Clarkson, patient, and gets another three to fall. Chat, like I said, just outscore the other team at this point, man. Just outscore the other team at this point, man. Oh, yes. Arid pass. I don't even know who that dude in the corner is. Who is number 16? Forgive me if he's one of their rookies or somebody they found off the street. I have no idea who he is. Shout out to 16, but 16 with us tonight. Landry Shamet off the screen. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges trying to get his groove back. He will not. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson taken down. And a foul on 16. 16, he a Knick tonight, man. I don't know who he is, but he ain't done anything to help the Heat. He been with us more than with Miami. Who is 16? What's his name? Kashad Johnson. I feel like I should know who that is. Not a clue. Mitchell Robinson this season, 5.4 offensive rebounds a game in 16 minutes. That's impressive. Knicks up by 8. Game plan, outscore the other team. That's it. Defense optional. Landry Shamet thought about it. Gets over to Clarkson. Clarkson has been thriving in this game. Loses his handle. Gets it right back. Back out to Shamet. Shamet picked up by Drew Smith. Step back three ball. Shamet getting the take there. No good. Another offensive board. Hart trying to take the ball out of Clarkson's hand, but Clarkson's able to corral it. Clarkson now going to the rim. Good spin move, but good defense there by Kalo, where still Knicks ball. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. .114, 106, 10:07 remains. Landry Shamet passing it to Clarkson. Clarkson. Drew Smith trying. Clarkson loses the handle again. He's going to fire one up. No good. And look at Mitch fighting. He gets another offensive board. Extra pass by Bridges. Shamet making him pay. He won't, but he's fouled. Mitchell Robinson. If he could just not have 5 fouls. Mitchell Robinson offensive rebounds have been so crucial. 7 offensive board. I think he should be at 8 offensive rebounds. I don't think they've recorded one yet. Mitchell Robinson, man. It is right now. It's the Mitchell Robinson experience because we had some lazy flubs by Mitch throughout this game, but we're also seeing why he is so vital to this team. Giving the Knicks second and third opportunities, especially in a game where defense is optional. You got to give your team the best opportunity to score. And now Shamet to the line for 3 free throws, thanks to Mitchell Robinson. Man, it's 9. I got 8. He has 9 total rebounds, but 8 offensive is what I was talking about. Unless it should be 9 offensive. I got 8 on mine. He said Hart needs to stop complaining, bro. Man, that's part of the Hart game, bro. That's what he does, man. And Shamet making all 3 free throws. And this one is a shootout, and the Knicks are handling themselves well. Larson finding Smith. Smith to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Larson. Larson picked up by Shamet. Now the zone doing a little bit of damage right now as they try to drive. A steal there by Shamet. Hart finding Clarkson. Clarkson ropes it over to Shamet. Bridges, can he break the ice? Welcome back to the game, Mikal Bridges. If you ain't shooting, you ain't trying. Got to keep shooting the rock no matter how ugly it's been because you don't want to lose your confidence. Mikal Bridges, after a nightmarish offensive second half, finally making the big one as the Knicks now hold on to a 14-point lead. Gee whiz, man. Hey, like I said, and also the defense kind of locked in. The zone was doing some work there on a few of those possessions. I'm not gonna lie. Spo not making some Spo-like decisions. It's odd of him to have both Jaquez and Powell off the floor at the same time. Because honestly, I feel like that's also what's helping the Knicks because, again, this is an offensive-heavy game, and you took your 2 main scorers out at the exact same time, and now they're having a hard time getting any offense while the Knicks are continuing to score the rock at a high pace. So thank you, Spo. Spo out here helping us out. I mean, I guarantee you after this timeout, one of the 2, if not both of them, about to check into the game, but that's the biggest key I saw in that fourth quarter. You take out Powell and Jaquez, they got no offense. At least tonight, they ain't got no offense. So shout out to Spo. Knicks fans are crazy, bro. Went on Twitter, and after that Mikal shot, instantly saw someone tweet, "Bring us the Thunder." Yeah, bro. That's why the Bridges things. I dealt with Knicks fans last season. I don't even hear Bridges hate no more, bro. It's just yapping at this point. This man got 6 steals, 2 blocks, missed a few shots while the Knicks are leading, and I'm hearing everybody tell you, "We gotta trade Bridges. Bridges doesn't dribble past the 3-point line." Man, if y'all don't just watch the game, bro, ain't nothing y'all can say that can phase me on Bridges no more, bro. I can't. I ain't even hearing it, bro. But, man, for me, Shamet, bro, I am loving Shamet tonight, man. That's my guy. Another one I got killed for last season. Shamet doing this thing. Happy for Landry Shamet, bro. Looking confident today. Off the dribble. Hitting the 3-ball. Landry Shamet looking good. And again, unsung hero defensively. I don't think Shamet gets no shine on the defense. He be taking some of those hustle plays. He be going for the blocks. He be going for the what's the word I'm looking for? Going for the damn charges. Giving up his body. Shout out to Shamo, man. Shamet doing his thing, man. He said that's just our mentality, though. Nets tied ball game against the Magic. SZM, I told you. Don't look, man. I don't care. The Nets could have been beating the Magic by 20 in the first quarter, and I'm still gonna tell you that they're gonna lose that game. KG's laughing. I'm dead ass, man. I see everything y'all said, and I did not read any of it, bro. I ain't getting no PTSD. I'm just not fazed by it anymore, bro. I don't hear y'all. I don't hear it. I don't hear it, man. Ain't nothing like what was said last year. I ain't listening, bro. Bridges playing good. His shots just not falling. Oh, okay. For sure. For sure. But God forbid I say something about a player that I like in Deuce McBride saying I need him to step up, I get killed. But but I defend Mikal Bridges. CK loves Mikal. Okay. He do got 6 steals and 2 blocks. But, my bad. He missed a few threes. You're right. How dare he? Big 3 ball there from Davion Mitchell. Again, I'm looking. Yeah, see, so Jaquez is in. I don't think Powell is in yet. No, both of them are in. He called it. I read Spo like a damn book. Both Jaquez and Norman Powell are forced to be subbed into this one because you took them out in an offensive battle, and Hart just loses the handle. I don't even know if it was tipped away. And don't foul him. Thank God Hart did not get a foolish foul right there. Jaquez gets the layup. Don't foul him. Give him the and one. I don't know what happened. Hart just lost the ball. Maybe Norman Powell did tip the ball out of his hands. I'm not sure, but turnover nonetheless. Fast break bucket, 12-point lead for the Knicks. Still on course, just keep scoring. Bridges, elbow, jumper. That one's short, but look at Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson unable to get the rebound. And they're going to say, Knicks ball slid out. No foul, no nothing. Knicks get an opportunity again. So we did get an update. And Mitchell Robinson is in fact at 8 offensive rebounds, so I had it right. He's at 10 total on the night. But he's still with those measly 5 fouls, and for that reason, we're seeing him subbed out right now. The crowd showing love to the effort that is big Mitchell Robinson. Karl-Anthony Towns, man, a lot of people thought he was going to end with 50 or 60 in this one, but only scored 4 points in this second half after a 31 explosion in the first half. Towns now double-teamed. Oh, he going to step out of bounds if not careful. Wraps it over to Clarkson. Clarkson fakes it. He has the whole baseline. Hart fakes it. He goes all the way. Hart goes back up. He misses it. Tipped out of bounds. Going to be Knicks ball. I don't know what they're arguing, but they're pointing at Hart like Hart didn't even touch. Yo, Miami's pissing me off, man. They make us look like oh, it does hit Hart. Oh, it does hit Hart. Great call. They ain't got challenges. Too bad, so sad. We move. Anyways, I take it back. They were right. Anyways, inbound the ball, please. Anyways, Landry Shamet checking out of this game early. He's probably going to come back in later on, but the crowd giving him a standing O. Clarkson in the corner. He finds Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns picked up by Jaquez. Double team, triple team on the way. Need this one from Deuce. It comes up short. Rebounded by Towns. Towns goes to Bridges. Bridges to Clarkson. Back to Bridges. Towns going to fire over Larson. Short again. Knicks cannot score after 3, 4, 5 opportunities on that possession. Knicks need to continue to score the ball. And I don't like, oh my gosh, never mind. Larson misses everything. But Josh Hart giving him a lot of corner threes on that side. But it's all good as Larson was with us on that shot. Look at Clarkson. Clarkson is just scoring with ease. Jordan Clarkson, Landry Shamet. What games from these two off the bench? You are, like we said at the top, man, everybody getting theirs in this game. 48 points combined between Shamet and Jordan Clarkson. You got to love it. Bench with a total of 58 or a total, total of 61 bench points. Khalil Ware there getting the dunk. But a combined 61 bench points right now for the New York Knicks. I did not think I'd ever see the day. 61 bench points for the New York Knicks. I love it. Jordan Clarkson loses the ball out of bounds. Knicks ball still. WREF had the ball for like a minute and still couldn't score. Facts. After the timeout, Powell was at the scorer table. Yeah, B-Mills, which expected. I don't know what went through Spo's mind to take out both Jaquez and Powell at the same time, but thank you, Spo. Oh, my gosh. Oh, they're going to call foul. Knicks now getting some referee love in this fourth quarter. Thank God. Shout out to the 600 of you guys rocking with us in the chat. Let's go. KnicksFanTV play-by-play. Brought to you by DraftKings. Use that promo code KFTV. Bet $5 and get 300 in bonus bets. Timeout is called. I think it's Spoelstra trying to do the whole go ahead and take some time and review it. I don't know what the thought process is, but a timeout is called. It can't be a challenge because Spo is out of those. But we'll see. to Cowboys Michael Jordan Clarkson. He is giving Cat the Kuzma treatment, putting Hawkes on him. Good. Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and it's working. I get what you're saying. I don't like it. I get what you're saying. Boys need to wake the F up. Yeah, man. Tibbs punching air right now. Yeah, 68 bench points, chat. 68. Let me make sure my math is right. 24. That equals 48, right? 10 by Hart, 58. And 3 ball by Yabusele, 61. I said 60. I meant 61 bench points for the New York Knicks. When's the last time we put up that much off the bench? What, the IQ days, right? The IQ OB days, right? I'm trying to think when other time will we ever give the bench that much opportunity to score. Put Shamet back in the game. Yeah, Shamet getting a quick rest. Shamet will be back out there shortly. Spo wants to challenge everything. He probably should, because referee's on some BS tonight, so I can't even blame him. Defense optional tonight by both sides, man. Crazy. I feel more and more confident with Shamet. Good. This how many bench points the Knicks scored for Tibbs in March. You mean in total? At first, I'm like, they did? But you mean like in total for the whole month? You so stupid, bro. Oh, hell, that's hilarious, bro. You stupid, man. Cat needs to be aggressive down low. They triple teaming him, though, in his defense, man. 198 Brooklyn game. 1 minute left. Magic winning by 2, see? Who cares about the Brooklyn game? Nah, I'm just trying to prove a point that Brooklyn is unreliable because people were trying to say early on that we were raggedy for losing to the Magic, but Brooklyn was about to beat them. But I told them Brooklyn about to choke that game. Don't fall for it. And here we are with a little over a minute left. Magic gonna win that game, bro. This man said that. That's how much the Knicks scored in March. Oh, good meme. That's good. He said it's funny, but true. Our bench is legit. We just need a solid big man to back Mitch. Yeah. I don't think that exists, though, man. Where you find one of those, man? It's got to be a committee thing, in my opinion. It's got to be a committee thing. Landry Shamet back in the game. Multiple players with 20-plus on the bench. Yep, Landry and Jordan Clarkson, 48 total. Orlando not even playing hard against Brooklyn. I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised, Margaret. I'm not surprised. 122-110. Knicks got to get on the scoring side of Landry. Oh my gosh. Got Shamet. Hawkes finding Larson. Larson to Powell. Clarkson getting elevated minutes tonight and doing a lot with it. Last time Larson shot it, he missed everything. This time he misses, and great effort there from Hawkes. Gets it back to Ware. Ware finding Powell. Powell firing from 3. Powell hitting the 3. Second chance points from Miami there, making the Knicks hurt. Hart finding Deuce. Deuce looking for Towns. Towns gets it with Hawkes on him. Shoots the one-legged fadeaway jumper. And, yeah, Cat. I think Cat's night is done. But rebounded by the Knicks. Another opportunity. Yeah, the magic from Karl-Anthony Towns might be over. I mean, he can still get a 40-piece. You just got to make 5 more points. Josh Hart with the spin. Josh Hart with another fadeaway jumper, missing everything. And the Knicks get another opportunity. Lob pass there to Towns, and Towns gets blocked, but he is fouled. And now Towns going to the line for 2 free throws. Hawkes fouls him. Yeah, the Towns magic might be over, but Towns can still get himself a nice little 40-piece and call it a day. Josh got to pass that better. You know, How many times we say that, man? Shamit legacy game, right? Man, F that. At this point, I want Shamit to get 40, bro. He said cat 4-inch vertical is crazy, bro. Cat making the first one. Josh got to pass that better, yo. Cat's first half hot shooting got transferred to Shamit this second half. Shamit been shooting well the whole game, though. He was shooting good in the first half, too. I don't know what Jimmy Butler was saying, but he said something about we are old, talking about the Golden State Warriors. I wish I was a better lip reader. That's all I was able to get out of that. SGM said the Nets, bruh. What happened? Yeah, that game over. I tried to tell y'all, bro. Oh, Towns not able to make the second of both free throws. Gets it. We're seeing Norman Powell picked up by Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson trying to stand his ground. Clarkson been playing some solid defense here today. Good help. Oh, who's the foul on? And one for Powell. I don't even know who the foul was on, but here we go. Who's the foul on? Good defense from. Look at Clarkson, man. Who's the foul on? What is the foul? What am I looking at? I definitely saw that too. We're old. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he was trying to say. But who's that foul? We move. Phantom call. The referee trying to give the Heat some kind of chance. There's so much time left in this game. Knicks need to keep scoring. Can't rely. This is such a wild thing to say, but you can't rely on defense tonight. Towns double team incoming. Towns trying to get to anybody. He finds Hart. Hart with Hart with these risky passes. Look at Shamit. Shamit cannot miss tonight. Landry Shamit doing it all. No one knows how to guard Shamit. Bridges staying in front of Jaquez. Jaquez getting the miss. Here goes Hart. Hart with the cross-court pass. Clarkson thought about it. Clarkson brings it back down. Clarkson back out to Bridges. It's deflected. Clarkson and Hart just flinging the ball all over the place, but the Knicks still with the possession. Bridges out to Hart. Hart fakes it. Oh, Hart gets a lot of space, but just loses the handle. Oh, Josh Hart wearing a Miami Heat jersey in the last few plays, man. Jaquez gets it, pulls from three, in and out, rebounded by Shamit. All right, as long as they miss two, we good. Shamit just go all the way. Oh, he will. Shamit will. Shamit will. Landry Shamit, I joked about it, but Landry Shamit about to catch up to Karl-Anthony Towns in points. And he's hyped. Come on, Shamit. Come on. Landry Shamit enjoying the moment. Cannot be stopped. The Shamit game. Gamba, I don't know if you're in here. I don't know if it's too late, but we got to get Shamit on the thumbnail. We need Shamit on the post-game thumbnail. Landry Shamit legacy game, bro. You said Landry Fields on steroids is crazy, bro. Look at my boy Shamo, man. I'm happy, man. Tom Landry Shamit. Shamit is locked in. Let's go. Father Peace said, this is what I want from Deuce. Amen, Father Peace. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm officially getting a 44 jersey. Where were you the night Landry Shamit torched the Miami Heat? See, there's a clip of an old dude falling down the stairs yelling, Shamit, we need that sound. Wait, what? Marcus Miller, you're going to have to find that and send that my way on my Discord or something. I have not seen that clip. Russell Whiskey, $10 super said, this is Landry Shamit's world and we're just living in it. Facts. Facts. Golly. Shamit's Fournier moment. Don't you ever compare those two players. Fournier. Shamit plays defense, all right? 130-116. Pass back to Jaquez. Jaquez finding Wiggins. Wiggins firing from the corner three. That's no good. What is the foul? There's no foul. Stop dragging this game on, man. Oh my gosh. That was a clean rebound. Lord have mercy, bro. Jet Life said I'm crying, right? Shaman is Jewish Dante. Y'all so annoying, bro. Oh man, Sham, wow. Oh, good defense on Powell, but Powell he is just an assassin. Cat foul, of course, yeah. Phantom foul. From what? I don't even know what he did. He tipped the ball away. That is a normal basketball play. I'm done talking about the referees. Mikal Bridges finding Shaman. Oh, they're feeding Shaman right now. Shaman knows it. He said, Norman Powell, you soft. Bridges firing the three ball, wants another one in, and now rebounded by Khalil Ware. Jaquez bringing the ball the other way. Heat want one more push. Ooh, man. Trips, falls, gets the foul. Might be called on Bridges there. Miami Heat trying. They got one more good push left. Did Josh Hart have a triple-double? Josh Hart had the quietest triple-double. He got 10 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. What in the just barely made it is that? Shout out to Josh Hart, first triple-double of the season. I didn't even notice that. Wasn't even mentioned. I wasn't even on triple-double watch. Man also got 3 turnovers and 4 fouls, but we'll move. Crazy game. Crazy game. And it doesn't matter. Ball don't lie. Trying to see what he steps on Bridges' foot, elbows him in the face, and that's a foul on Mikal. Yeah, ball don't lie for sure. Missed that free throw. And timeout called by Spoelstra. What the hell was that foul? Man stepped on his foot, elbowed him in the face, and got free throws for it. Huh? He said, hey, Huck. No, it's nice to see Huck. He said, LMAO, no, I'm saying when Fournier's moment versus the Celtics. I get what you're saying, but any comparison to Fournier, I take as instant disrespect, bro. I don't care. I don't care how close and identical the moments are, Frank. Just mess with you, bro. Don't put Shaman with that comp. LOL. Shaman, is that right? Yeah, tell him, B Mills. Right. This is like having Quickly and Devo off the bench. He said that was a weak-ass Euro facts. That's funny. Marcus Miller said, CK said it to me on Discord. He said, I am 36. Give me a couple. Oh, yeah, Marcus. Hey, man. Hey, man, you know. Oh, man. Investigate the refs. Now, is Terry reffing this game, bro? Yeah, referees have been awful these last 2 nights. Referees live in Florida. I am convinced they are Florida refs. Missed them both. That's what you get. Terrible call. And we move 119-130. This game is dragging on because of these foul calls. Bridges finding Towns, back to Bridges. Bridges looking for the screen. Bridges back out to Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson back over to Shamet. Shamet continuing his. Yo. This dude is not real. Landry Shamet is literally about to eclipse Karl Anthony Towns. I'm so sorry. Shamet got 34 on the night. Towns with 36. Norman Powell fires and hits. Norman Powell doing everything he can. This game is defense is optional, which is wild. The Knicks and Heat are known for physical back and forths. Bridges extra pass to Clarkson. Clarkson firing from 3. That's no good. Rebounded by the Heat. But these two teams are known for physical play. This one is the most modern day Knicks versus Heat matchup you will ever see. But we're seeing Towns with another double-double with 36 and 10. Shamet gets fouled by Davion Mitchell, and he's only on the floor because this is the only time he's going to get to catch his breath. But Shamet, I think, is going to get free throws, and he can tie Towns for the most points in the game. Let's go, Shamet. Can we get Shamet a 40-piece? Can we please get Shamet a 40-piece, man? Get this man a 40-piece and call it a night. Landry Shamet getting love in the Garden tonight, bro. Shamet making the free throw. Everything going down. Shamet is built different. 63% from the field fit. Yo, what? Landry Shamet's numbers are insane. Insane. What is Shamet's? Shamet's career high was 34, so he now officially has his career high in 36 or 35. No, he's 36. He had 33. I don't know. Either way, I just want him to get a 40-piece. We need his new career high to be 40. Floater goes down there by Wiggins. It's crazy because the Heat are still in this game. But as long as the Knicks continue to keep scoring, we are okay. Bridges finding Hart. Hart looking around back to Bridges. The Knicks doing a good job in killing clock right now. But as long as this ends in a Shamet bucket, Bridges will step back over Khalil Ware. Almost gets it to fall. No good. 124, 135, 140 left in the game. Wiggins trying to get his dribbling together. Wiggins crossed himself up, almost loses the handle. Be careful, referee gonna call a foul. And a 7th steal for Bridges. Goes, oh, and a foul. No foul called. Oh my goodness, the Knicks can't catch a break. Bridges gets his 7th steal, gets clearly hit on the arm, no foul, and Davion Mitchell. Knicks are everywhere. Mike Brown. Oh my gosh, someone help Hart. Bridges gets it over the timeline. It's still a single-digit game. And timeout call from Mike Brown. Mike Brown not happy, but Bridges still upset about the missed call on the other side. And bro, if I hate saying it. I hate playing that game. But Lord have mercy, has this refereeing been one-sided. I don't like playing that game. But how much more obvious can it be? How much more obvious can it be? How much more obvious can it be? Let me just see the fouls in the fourth quarter alone, bro. Oh, you ain't gonna give me that? They don't have that on here. I just want to know the fouls in the fourth quarter alone, bro. That's all I want to know. Cause this is crazy. You ain't gonna give me that? All right, I'll check. I have my sources. I'll find it after the game. I'll find it after the game. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work, bro. Mike Brown calling the timeout to try and calm down the nerves. We are slightly over a minute left in this game. This one has just been all offense, no defense, but it has been the Landry Shamet show. I cannot get over Shamet's numbers. 63% from the field, 50 from 3. And it's not just like he shot 3 for 4. This man is 12 of 19 from the field, bro. 6 of 12 from 3. Man. It ain't over yet, K-Dot. We will pull it off. Referees really trying. They really want to have that moment saying that this one was a close one. And, man, the inbound. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got one. Okay, we got a foul. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We got a foul. 100% from the free throw line. See, Frank, I purposely didn't say it because I was scared to jinx him because then y'all would blame me. But, yeah, 6 for 6 from the free throw. The bench 5 outscored the starting 5. Incredible. 36 for Shamet, 24 for Hart, 10 for Hart, 24 for Clarkson, and then 3 for Yabu. Man. Oh, Golden State Warriors got to play Wemby. No wonder Jimmy said we all. Got it. Shout out to Cat for not trying to force it the second half. That's a very good point, GOT. Very true. Back to a 10-point lead with under a minute left. Knicks just need to just keep the main thing the main thing. Don't try and get too cute or do too much here. Khalil Ware missing that. Okay, Knicks get a stop. Don't get too cute now. Oh, good pass. Oh, Towns all the way. Draws the contact. Can't get the and one, but Towns back to the line. And Towns getting more free throws to extend the lead. The New York Knicks, without Jalen Brunson, about to get it done. I laugh because this normally when the Knicks are not doing great defensively, it's a bad thing, especially against the Miami Heat. But, brother, both teams, I cannot stress enough, neither team played defense tonight. Neither team played a lick of defense tonight. Knicks just had slightly more stops. Is World Wide West sleeping? Or is he looking at his phone? This win would be good for them. And if we can maintain this lead and win it by 10, it would put us in third in NBA Cup play. And we'll see how the rest of it shakes out throughout the remainder of the night. The Bucks slightly winning against the Hornets. I missed it. Who got the technical? I missed it. Who got the technical? Who was it? Who got the technical? And for what? I missed it. Huh? A delay? What delay? What? He said, forget defense, CK. Right. What just happened? They just got a free throw for free? Good rebound there from Hart, the triple-double Hart. Let Shamet get his triple-double. Okay, all right, you know what? I can't get mad. I be saying I want Hart to go right to the rim. He does it that time. I ain't mad at Hart. I want the 40-piece for Shamet, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. Oh, we can't get the rebound. I don't think the 40-piece going to happen for Shamet. Knicks are still good. I don't think the Knicks are going to dribble it out because it's NBA Cup play, and the Knicks are trying to get as many points as possible to win by to help their differential. So it might still be possible if we get a stop here. Hart stop jumping. Jaquez gets the drive. Look at Shamet. Okay, Shamet trying to dribble pass. He's going to go all the way. Don't dribble it out, bro. Bridges going to fire from 3. Jesus Christ. Mikhail. That man trying to give the cameraman a souvenir. And another one. So now the differential is back down to 10. So we're going to even out unless the Knicks score right now real quick. Towns is going to fire, gets blocked. Hart does not shoot it off in time. It will not count. So the Knicks win by 10. And they're going to be 1-1 with a 0-point differential. Should put us at third in the cup. And we're going to see where we stand after everyone else plays tonight. I know the Hornets and the Bucks are playing right now. They're in the third quarter. Who else in our group is playing? East C. EC. I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's it for tonight. Anyways, more importantly, the Knicks get the win in a defense is optional type of game. This is one of the weirdest games we've seen in a long time. Mikal Bridges, who has been one of the most efficient players in the NBA, has literally his worst efficient night tonight, but still got 7 steals and 2 blocks. Mikal Bridges, okay. But Karl Anthony Towns, who started off the game with 31 in one half, ends with 39 in the game, almost got the 40-piece, couldn't quite get there. But the story of the night, we could talk about the stats from the bench and all that. The story of the night is Landry Shamet, 36 points, 63 from the field, 50 from three. What a game by Landry Shamet. What a game by the New York Knicks. OG, we lose him in the first quarter due to a hamstring. We knew about Brunson before the game, and the Knicks still get the job done. Both teams losing key players, but the Knicks get it done, and in an offensive shootout. Again, 140-132. I'm going to need somebody to fact check me, but that has to be the highest scoring New York Knicks Miami Heat game ever. Because more times than not when these two teams play, it's grinded out. 140-132. Knicks win by 8. Or I think it's by 10. No, didn't we? Whatever. I don't care. We win the game. But shout out to all my supers, man. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Shout out to my members. Delay maybe on times. I'm over it. The referees ruined the end of that game. But more importantly, appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us for getting another play-by-play. Thank you, CK. Hit the music. Yes, sir. We're going to hit that music right now. You know, I got you, bro. I got you with the music, bro. I got you, dog. Hit the song, bro. Oh wait, no, I don't have you. I have to switch it over. Hold on. I don't have the song. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm lacking. I'm slacking. We gotta end the stream. I'm slacking. CK. Out here like Mikal Bridges, man. Can't shoot. There we go. Hit the music. Knicks get the W, man. Shout out to you guys. We will be live for post game immediately after this great game by the New York Knicks. I will see you guys next week on our next one. We'll get more updates on OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, I'm sure, as the days go by. I'll see you on post game. I'm out of here. Let's go, Knicks. 1-1 against the Heat. I love it. I'm out. See you guys in post game. Let me go drink some more.